Oh, I already did it. I'm just making coffee now.
Coffee? Coffee. Okay,
Coffee.
coffee right in front of me because I don't have object permanence. So if it's out of my permanence,
man.
it no longer.
Just so you know, it is now 3 o'clock my time.
Yes,
I
know, Tiber. I could do nothing about it, and now OBS won't capture bloody tabletop. Give me a moment. Capture anything that's fucking open.
It's not a Drago stream if not everything goes
If
on.
everything works, it's not a stream of Dragos.
Okay, well, in the meanwhile, shall I just add the definition of a Molotov cocktail to the dictionary?
Yeah, why not?
Add that to the quote bot.
Urban
too.
Dictionary.
Dragobot has a dictionary that I can add stuff to. That works, right?
It should work, yeah, unlike
You know,
OBS.
I think I'm gonna start. I'm gonna go start How to Survive 2 again.
No, we
Anyway,
need to fix this.
so
Okay, fucking window capture. I don't care. Just do something. Capture a fucking thing. Thank you.
should I just like turn the recording off?
you may want to start it again.
We need this as evidence. You can cut it out later.
Oh.
But yeah.
This is. Oh man, this is just the absolute most classic.
Perfect intro.
All right.
Drago
Come on,
is-
alive.
I am
Drago?
ready to start.
Excellent. So hello and
Welcome to the Fuck My Live stream.
Welcome to some URealms. So this URealms is going to be quite different to all the previous ones we've done. It's going to be like 1.5 hours shorter because we started a lot later.
Yep.
And it's going to be mostly roleplay. There's going to be very little, if any, combat. And it's fairly PvP in nature. So you can see here that Space Monkey, Tiber, and Operion are a group of gnomes and elves.
we're a happy family.
You may call us Nelves.
No.
Well, I suppose you're a majority of
Fuck you,
gnomes, but
half-breed.
yes. They're over here in this little house. They all live together.
Oh, Grandpa, you're so old-fashioned.
Operion, as he has quite obviously shown, he is the child of the family. Then Space
That's
is
it.
the,
I'm summoning
is the
4
parent.
elemental minions to help me cook dinner.
And the grandparent role is taken by Tiber.
I'm old and crazy. What's going on?
Does anyone get the reference at all, or is it just me?
Toward-
Jennifer Catsfizzle?
Yeah.
No.
Or is it Yennefer?
No, Jennifer. Cisco.
I don't get it.
Jennifer. Cisco.
Oh.
Jennifer. Cisco. Jennifer.
Oh. But you're not married.
I'm gonna end up dead at the end of this. It's fine.
You have such a
all gonna be
pessimistic outlook. Space, you've got to be
I mean,
happy.
at this rate, we're not even gonna start.
Yeah, that's what
Anyway,
we're talking
continue.
about starting. So,
If you enjoy more rambling, donate.
indeed, we're doing this for Extra Life, so, you know, make sure you
I
do
would
all
like
the good
to get
things.
one donation for a change.
And before we go any further, I should probably introduce Sivy here.
I am Coffee.
Sivy here is going to be my second DM. She's going to be helping me out with all the little stuff, like all the role-playing stuff.
Wait a second. Grandpa, do you have a secret room again? Is it on the other side of the fireplace?
What you're talking about?
There's nothing. Grandpa's just cooking. Carry on, Drago.
I need a dice so I can roll my elemental minion summoning.
You're not getting a dice until you can behave. So, Sivy, would you do the honours of reading the little rules that you've so hopefully provided for me? So, in order to make, for fuck's sake,
Fuck.
in order to
was
make my
not-
life easier, and so that we can actually do this campaign,
In the time we tried
That
to.
shouldn't
Yes.
be able to happen.
you are going to obey by these rules. If you do not, then, well, I guess I can't really punish you,
Will be
except...
muted.
Yeah, but there'll be some sort of punishment. It might be over the top because I'm getting frustrated. But, yes, thank you, Space.
Look, I was just sitting there.
I know, I'll get round to it eventually.
So, rules. Listen.
I
Look, I'm everyone's mom. Listen.
Okay. Hi.
The game will be, the entire time will be in soft combat. That means that it is turn-based. This way everyone just gets to speak and do their thing. this just move it along so not everyone does everything at their own pace, but just everyone gets a chance to mess about in their own way.
Drago, disable the flick tool.
I was just about to. How did you know? Fuck's
I
sake.
require stimulus.
Get a fidget cube.
No, this is so stupid.
The fidget cubes are nice.
Yeah, I got it. Oh.
Anyway, for the GMs or Drago's sanity, if Drago talks, you shush. The GM's decision is final. The GM is available after the game if you need to discuss something was related to the game, the mechanics, or other players.
Don't
Discuss shit during the game. Don't talk over each other so we can actually hear what you're saying. As for civility, just be respectful towards other players. If something is bothering you, say it. I don't think this will be an issue in this group, because we all know each other, but just for sake of it. Only help someone when they ask you, even if they're fucking up. It'll be fine.
Oh, yeah.
And just for the stream specifics, no eating on mic during the stream things or other loud noises.
Don't tell me what to do. I'm joking.
Nah, I will. But like, there will be background noises and squeaky chairs and cats and does anyone have a dog here?
No.
Nope.
No,
I can imitate a dog.
Good doggy. Don't look like a bad dog.
Alright,
And that'll be it. So you know, just don't.
fun
The general
stuff.
don't be a dick boo is for everything.
yeah. So let's just...
And if it's
Let's get-
distracting the DM and he says don't do it, don't do it.
So, starting off this day, we have... all the players here have different objectives. It's slightly PvP based because they're like trying to compete against each other. Tiber is the old man of the house. He's a senile... I suppose I'll let you introduce your character.
I'm a half senile old man. No, I'm not. Stop talking bad about me.
I see.
Okay.
Give me back my jingly bag. My
There's
jingly
nothing
bag.
in it. How is it jingling?
You might want to disable Tiber's hand at this point.
I know, I want to fucking tie him down. Bag's
he
going
might like
away.
that.
Oh, bag's gone.
Alright, so, yeah, so Tiber's playing the old man whose goal is just to summon a demon portal and take over the entire town. Because he's got a history of, like, being in cultists and ageless cults and stuff, so he's like all up in the summoning of demons and stuff. And that's what he really wants to do. He's done this in the past before, they had to move towns because of it, and Space Monkey, being the parent of the family, is very frustrated with this.
Yep. Not sure why I've not executed him yet, but yep.
He's
Because
family
I'm
Space.
Because he's your dad.
Yeah, he's...
Also, I have 4 times your health and power.
Not my fault.
And now you are Tiber.
That's why I just wanted to start stealing his relics and stuff away from him.
Oh, you probably have. Like, you've probably like gone up there. You could steal, take stuff from him and confiscate his stuff. But your goal, Space, today is to make sure that Tiber doesn't do anything stupid, and not summon any demon portal. Make
Well,
sure
I've
he doesn't
already
get his
failed.
hands on any artifacts. But you've also got responsibilities to the household. So you have 200 gold pieces. There'll be various events that happen. You need to feed your family. You'll be given a shopping list later on. And you have to make sure the house can continue as it is. So you're an alchemist. So I'm guessing you do some sort of like part-time brewing for the town.
Yeah, I was thinking like medicine woman and general helping with like crop work and stuff. Because I've got like the cherry blossom, I think it is. No, not
yeah.
that one. Which one is it again? Hallucinogen.
Oh, that's gonna bother me.
There's one that brings up a wall of dust and stuff and scatters things. Yeah, there. The Summon Forth and Mathis Sandstorm. I could use that for like planting seeds or something at a wide cast.
Oh yeah.
So I could broadcast with that.
Yeah, you just seed the whole place. Cool.
Yeah, and use like cherry blossoms to cut grains, lines, I guess, in the ground. So there you go.
Awesome.
So you're
yeah,
a farmer?
farmer, a medicine woman, because like, she can brew.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
And I do parties!
And then we have Operion down here. So Operion is the child of Space Monkey. Something happened in the past and a baby occurred. That baby was Operion. And
And somehow that child was a pure gnome.
and that
Well,
child was a pure
yeah.
gnome.
Could have been adopted.
But being a child here, Cisco does not actually have a class. Instead, at character creation, he got a bunch of other things at like half price. He's got a bunch of items.
I mean, he's got more bloody items than I do.
Oh, but that was the
guy-
idea. He's a collector.
One of them is from you.
Oh?
Yeah, the claws.
Oh, okay.
Because you thought giving your child claws was a good idea.
Do you have any specifics about your character, Operion?
I'm creepy, apparently.
Oh yeah, you got the creepy attribute.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And
As my head rotates 90 degrees to the side.
also, apparently he was born in the mountains. You used to do some mining work, or your husband used to be a miner, Space.
Well, optimistic friar, so I guess it could have been like a friar's retreat in the mountains.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Or your dad
I met a
was noble.
miner. Ended up meeting a miner and gave up the life of friar work.
I'm a
you know.
minor.
What
Or
is
he's not
friar
elf.
work now that I think about it? Just praising God?
Mostly recording, meditation, the brewing of wines and alcohols, the baking of food.
I like that
The
part,
anointing
brewing
of
of
the
wines and
dragon.
alcohols.
Apparently,
that's
he became an
Fire
alchemist.
club.
Yeah,
There you go.
anyway.
I
sorry.
ran into an issue.
Oh.
I'm spectator and I tried to choose a color and it.
Oh right, yep, you can't because don't worry, I can fix that for you.
Because don't worry, I can fix that for you.
There you go.
Can I get promoted?
No.
It means I can stop Drago. Tiber.
There is no stopping the dragon.
All right, so
There is
one
if I
thing.
was an admin.
One thing to you guys, I didn't mention this last time when we were making our characters, slipped my mind, but we will be sending you private messages every so often to let you know about things that your character would know, but the other people in the party wouldn't.
Yeah.
Question.
So, yes,
What
What's
is
that
my
digging noise the whole time?
it's the one thing I can't
Sorry.
take away from him.
That was
It's-
space, not me.
Very.
I can't take it away from anyone. What's your question, Operion?
What is my objective?
Your objective will become clear, because that's one of the things I have to DM you. But,
Okay. Are
For
you
now-
doing that on Discord or here in
on
Yeah,
Discord.
How old is the child? That's the question that would actually make sense to ask.
I would think somewhere around, like, 10 to
8 or
12.
9?
Hmm.
Like, preteen.
Okay.
Otherwise,
Like, enough that
otherwise, no.
you'd be fine letting them walk to the shops on their own, kind of thing. Like, but they're still pretty childish.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like they can perform an ancient ritual of resurrection or something.
They don't know what that is. Just because he can resurrect people and turn them ageless doesn't mean he's any
Also,
less
he
of a
can
child.
like summon alcohol.
Again, these are things he
It was
learned
a
in
different
school.
time, okay?
These are the things you learn from the people who keep rescuing him from me.
Yes, but so yeah, the idea of a campaign, as I've said before, is like it's going to be a roleplay heavy one. So essentially, what I'm hoping to do is you guys will take the lead in this. So
Uh-oh.
I'm not going to be guiding you as much. I'll be saying certain things, like I'll be telling you to do rolls when necessary. I'll be telling you to do certain things at certain times. But for the most part, this is just sort of basic improv.
Excellent. That's what we do best at.
Exactly. So
Messing
this is
around
why
without a plan.
This is why I've got Syvie here. Syvie is going to be taking control of this token here, your neighbour.
Whose house we have occupied? Or
Yeah, because
else.
this Kenneth here is around just to like having a bit of lunch. You know, neighbour comes round, have a bit of a chat. I believe at this point, Tiber, I'm not sure what you're doing. You could be like making some food in the kitchen. That's up to
Yeah.
you.
Burn it
I'm gonna
down,
summon
please.
elemental minions to make dinner.
Okay.
Remember, don't stand still.
All right.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we're gonna go in turn order. So on the top right hand
I'll
side,
die if I stop.
we'll go in the order up here. So Tyber will have his go first. Then it'll be Syvie. Then it'll be well, I suppose Syvie goes on my turn, but whenever. Then it'll be Space. Then it'll be Empyrean. Just so that we have an order to the how we do things.
How
Okay,
long have I left him in that room?
Probably like 5 minutes or so. Like you've the neighbours just come over. You've both just sat down and are beginning to talk. How protective, how like observant of Tiber are you? Are you like constantly watching him?
Well, if it's like this kind of thing where we've had to run from multiple villages, yes.
Okay, well, he's been left alone for a little bit. He's just come downstairs, presumably, to go into the kitchen. I'd imagine.
Where fire resides.
Well, he's going to try and make you some dinner.
Is he
Alright,
now?
guys.
Tyler, would you like to try and make some dinner?
Characters.
Oh god.
I would, but I'm going to summon 4 elemental minions to do it.
Oh dear.
All right. So
I
here's
need more
your
coffee for this.
die. If you,
Oh jeez!
yeah, let's shrink it down a little bit even more. I like it about there. All right. So if you give me a roll for your cast.
It's just the size of the kitchen now. Just fine.
4. Okay.
That was
You you.
actually okay. Now it's okay. I was wondering because it just kind of kept rotating on me.
Jeez. You have summoned some elemental minions, and yes, these are elemental minions. Also, it just comes to my attention I forgot a tile. It's fine. What element did you
Yeah,
want
to
them to be?
him, undead is an element.
What element did you want them to be, Tyler?
I think the most useful element for cooking is fire.
They are water elementals.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh yeah, good idea. Frozen, all frozen. So these guys, you just summoned a bunch of icicles. There was a huge thud heard around the house as pa-ching, 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 pa-ching. A bunch of crystals just came sprouting straight out of the ground and are now formed, sort of like like you know those chiseled ice sculptures, chiseled around these work surfaces, trying to make food. However, seeing as they cannot move, they've only just got the most basic arrangement.
all right, you'll chop, you'll plate. You'll do dishes, I guess.
I guess we got iceberg lettuce salad coming up.
You'll be you, sir. You will be decorative. I make puzzle pieces off of you for my drink.
Put him on the table.
I shall now search for alcohol.
Okay.
I know that little shit's hidden around here somewhere.
You actually already had alcohol in your hand. You had a little glass filled up with probably the final. What do you drink? Whiskey.
Porco sangria.
Probably. I just keep stealing it from the grandkid.
Okay. Yeah.
You're not supposed to have this.
So you have some Porco Sangrino, and you chip off some ice from the back of this guy. As he's trying to cut up some carrots, but he hasn't got
screaming.
a carrot.
Does he have to roll for the ice cutting?
He did. He rolled a 15. I'll say that's all in one roll.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So over here, Space Monkey.
Well, I heard a loud thud. I'm gonna have to go in there. Like, well, yeah. Can you give me a little second? I think my senile father's kind of done something. I'll be back.
Senile.
Geez, senile mages are the worst.
All right, you head over to the kitchen here, and as you come in, you see the scene happen in front of you. You've just come in when Tyber's just knocked off a few of the shoulder pieces.
What are you doing in here anyway?
Making dinner.
Well, what you making? Freaking salad. There's not exactly going to be heating anything in here at this rate.
Oh, that's what the stove's for. Give me a minute, I'll get some more.
Yeah, but you froze the bloody supply. There's no way it can actually now heat anything. Get through in the kitchen.
You're just not very imaginative, are you?
Get through in the living room and talk to the friends. You know, go. Socialise.
What's a friend? Socialization is for people who like to be outside.
Well, they're inside, so go and talk to them.
Oh man, if it was my turn, I would totally cast sleep on you right now.
I can imagine you saying that out loud.
Okay.
If I could, I'd totally sleep you right now.
Wait, I need to
You know
roll to see
what?
if I have all my teeth.
Well, you don't really need to roll for that. You can decide that if you want.
It's an even.
He wants to roll to see how many teeth he has, let him.
Drago, do I have all of my teeth with a 10 roll?
Do you want them? Are you wanting to?
He just lost like his bottom teeth. He dropped them in the river or something.
You've used
I've lost a molar or two.
You've used several of your teeth to do summon dark, evil creatures in substitute of the proper
skeletons.
material.
But anyway, I'm gonna go. So Tiber, what would it take for me? What? No, shit. What's your name? Lisseldaman?
Lyseldenome.
Lesodonum.
Lisseldaman. So, Dad, Lisseldaman. Jeez, what would it take to get you out of here? Like, you know, what would you want?
My turn.
No.
Well, okay. So, Operion, do you want to do anything right now?
Do I know who this is on this couch?
Yes, it's your next door neighbor. You've probably seen him before, or him.
Wait, if
What's
that's the
his
next door
name?
neighbor, which house is ours?
His name is Kenneth.
Are we
Indeed.
just like camped
Hey,
out?
Kenneth! What's your mom mean to you?
Sorry, can you play as Kenneth?
I didn't hear what you said because I coughed too loud.
Kenneth! Kenneth, what's my mom mean to you?
I still don't hear it. Sorry. I'm partial.
What does his mother mean to you?
Thank you. I'm not sure what you mean.
Oh, cause if you keep coming around, something's gonna happen. And I'm gonna take the Rascum claws, and I'm just gonna slowly scrape them up the chair leg.
Okay, give me a roll.
I'm trying to be creepy. It's part of my character.
That is, yep, that is true. That is playing to character.
Looks like you have to keep an eye on your kid too.
You just end up doing it to your leg instead.
Yeah, essentially, you're trying to go for the
Fall
chair
off.
leg, but you actually scratch straight up your leg, so you take 5 points of damage.
Hold on. I'm gonna roll to resist wincing.
Okay. You don't resist wincing. You try to do it, but after you said, like, what does my mum mean? Ah!
I am then gonna attempt to lick the blood off the claw without cutting my tongue.
But anyway,
Oh dear God!
You
you know what? Sort of enrage fate for fun.
Okay, Space has cast Enrage Fate, so you're gonna have to try that roll again, but with
Wait,
6
wait,
die.
With the licking the claw?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I swear to God, if you kill your son. Oh, he got a 20! He got a 20! Oh, okay, so... Oh man, I don't even know what this means. Like, you cut your leg, but it was intentional. You scrape straight up your leg and then bring the claws to your mouth and lick them right off.
You're welcome.
Kenneth
And then
is...
I cast it. I pull a random spell out of my hat.
Kenneth... I'll pull a random spell. Okay. Random spell that, right?
What's a high roll count as again?
I was trying to ask what would draw Tiber out the room, but you know.
17 and above is a high roll. Mark of Mystery, a magical mark of arcane chaos that can morph into almost any form of magic. When cast or trigger, draw a random spell and select a target. So your
I got
random
a random
spell,
spell to cast a random spell.
terrorize mind.
Oh no!
Okay.
Can I avoid doing the damage with this and just try and use it like to put creepy images out there?
What did you roll? You rolled a 7.
No.
I think Kenneth has got death roll here because you don't really know what you're doing. You pulled out a random spell that's unlimited and does 50 damage to this character that doesn't actually have hit points. So,
Well, we're already being kicked out of this village.
I guess I have to roll.
Kenneth, okay, so can you give me
I
a
was
roll for
just gonna
Kenneth?
creep him out.
If it's a 1, 2, 3, or 4, Kenneth dies on your couch.
No, Fates have raised the damn thing.
Okay, if that's
Hold
an...
on.
Wait, can you even do that? Oh, I don't think you can.
He can do it.
He can do it as an anytime, yeah, you can. Wait, no, you can't, it's a death roll. You can't do that on death roll.
Hold on.
Really?
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm now gonna walk over and resurrect him as a nasal ageless.
Oh, wait, before you do that, I'm going to need to do the death scene. Just so you guys know for future reference. But you can't do any sort of dice modification to a death roll after it's happened. You have to do it before it happens, because otherwise you'd only save it until you know whether or not you died.
Yeah. Oh, right, okay. Then.
Okay,
Sorry.
so, Kenneth here, after you've done that, your eyes just glow
To be fair,
purple.
There's no wounds.
No, there isn't.
He just
You're
had an aneurysm.
the only person here who is injured is you. You could play this off. But your eyes glow purple after you've licked off the blood off your claws, and Kenneth's head just like starts melting. You can see running through his eyes in his last moments, like just fog going in and out of his ears. Everything's just going crazy up in his mind as you terrorize it with your arcane magic.
See, this happens when you don't give me coffee when I enter the house.
Kenneth has fallen over on the floor and is dead. If you would like to perform the Aegis ritual, you can, but I think you need a high roll.
Okay.
Oh god. Well, that's a great start. It's good
You
for
failed.
Enrage the fates.
I think this is a good example of why you need children's hospitals.
Indeed.
Oh crap! I can regal top at my last spell.
Oh, you can do that again and again. Yeah, you could encore that forever if you wanted.
Actually, it would encore the Mark of Mystery, so I can use random magic to pull out random magic.
So you go over here to try and like you have you done this before?
No.
Is this the first time you've killed someone?
No.
Okay.
It's the first time I've tried. It's the first time I've tried to res someone.
Okay. So you go up there. You've just learnt this type of magic. Like, oh man, I could have this guy as my friend forever. And you go over there and you put your hands on the skull and try and cast the magic. But as you do so, you just sort of slip, and what was left of the skull just gets crushed between your hands.
Ah, damn it!
Space Monkey, you've got a different problem, but it's Tyber's turn now.
I never even got a chance to get. Oh, okay. I never even really did a turn.
Okay, I'm going to
planning
jump
to
out the
call
window.
for space to alert of creepiness, but I guess, I mean, yeah.
I was just trying to creep him out. I didn't want to kill him.
So we can,
Too bad.
put the
I
grave
melted his brain with how creepy I was.
I'm sorry, Space, if you felt like you didn't get a turn. You can do your turn now if you want. Sorry, I just
Because I was actually trying to hallucinate him into walking out the kitchen to the fucking couch, but you know.
Okay.
That's why I was asking what.
Before I try and res.
You can Space. You can resolve this now, so you can try and hallucinate him, and you guys will come out as this is happening. By the way.
Here's my question: will it work, given that I have the gemstone regalia?
Well,
yes.
Otherwise, you're just invincible to everything.
Yeah, your highly the armor is highly resistant to all forms of magic. So, like, if you were to be blasted by an arcane beam, your armor wouldn't get damaged. But you know, it's not like he's blasting you with a beam. He's like assaulting your mind, so your armor ain't gonna protect from that.
Ah.
But yeah, I was actually trying to ask, what would get you out the kitchen? Out of curiosity, if there was something here that would get you out of the kitchen, what would it be?
Well, the my exact response to that question would be to jump out the window.
Okay, well, I'll just create a hallucination of a wall then, before you do that.
Because that was kind of,
well,
my goal.
Actually,
sorry, one moment.
Space.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'll get to that in a wee second. What I do is I make the window not appear there, but appear here instead.
Oh,
Excellent.
I see.
Yes.
Okay.
Excellent.
Yep, give me a roll for
Hey,
space.
all you had to do is show your face, and I'll run away.
Oh god.
Oh,
Okay.
that was a one.
Tiber, you think the window's right here next to the window, which is actually a wall. I'm going to need you to give a roll to see if you can jump out the window.
Awesome. 20.
Are we going to see if Tiber can Kool-Aid? There we go.
Aw.
Oh god!
You amble towards the wall, and you try and jump through it, but you just bounce straight off against the wall and fall on the ground. You take 10 damage.
Ow. That's some quality glass right there.
Now go and sit in the living room. I'll get the food.
Mom!
Okay.
Wait, would my ice elementals attack her?
No, they're just sort of like
No.
frozen there. They were really shitty ice elementals. They're completely immobile.
Mom!
What? Yes, what is it?
Kenneth fell over.
I can't laugh. I'm dead.
Why did we have to have? Why did we have to have an arcane heavy family?
Are you going back into the living room space?
What did he do?
He fell over.
No, what did he do?
You're right here, Space.
Grandpa.
He was in there. He's on the floor, knocked out for now. We've told you 1,000 times before, stop casting random magic. At least do it on a pigeon or something.
I like how your reaction to your son killing someone's like, ah, damn it, what the fuck did you do?
Just so you know, Space, you can see the corpse of Kenneth, with whose head is
I am
unrecognizable.
Look, we've
My
not been
skull
here for
is
long.
crushed, and I've melted.
Yes. It is quite obvious that Kenneth did not just fall over.
He hit his head on the chair. I quietly rub some blood on the chair while she's watching.
Stealth roll.
What? No.
Yeah, stealth roll to see if you notice or not.
No, I did it, obviously.
Yeah, I like staring right at him. I don't think he's gonna be able to stealth anything like that. Can I divine melding it?
What?
Healing power is so powerful that it can regenerate a missing body part or limb on the target. I mean, technically it's a body part.
He's already dead, but you could regenerate his head, I suppose.
I don't think you can do that. You'd have to roll a 20 for it to actually work, but you can attempt if you wish.
He can enrage fate while he does it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Can I see if it works first and then enrage fate if it doesn't, or like do I have to?
Yeah. You can when you can do a reroll. You can do it after you've done a roll, unless it's a death roll.
Okay.
I am the worst
enraged.
diplomat ever.
You're
Despite
going.
having the diplomat.
Just so you know,
Yeah.
if you enrage fate, you could get a 1. If you get a 1, that overwrites whatever you get. I don't care how many 20s you get.
Well, at this rate, we're going to have to leave the village already. So.
Okay.
For murder.
Body.
Alright, yeah, you can enrage fate if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at all those 16s.
Give me a roll, Space.
This is so bad.
19.
19. That's very close.
If you were me, that would be a crit.
Yeah, but unfortunately it wasn't. So you come over here, you try and help Kenneth. You sit him up, and you're like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. You start trying to heal, and you do a decently good job. His head is a very perfect replica, but it's not animated. It's just a replica of his head. He is still dead as fuck.
At least now he's got a head. Now,
no.
Cisco, you try again, and this time try and be a bit carefuler. Carefuler? Carefuler.
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 Okay. I'll try
I mean-
and cast resurrection again.
It's the only thing we.
As you
Either that, or we'll have to leave again.
as you're saying this, Space, you hear a knock at the door.
Do I have a chance to
Oh,
cast res?
my cat
Okay.
responded.
I'll make my way over and sandstorm behind me for now.
Okay. Alright. So, Akurian, first of all, what are you trying to do?
Trying to res the corpse. It has a head again.
It's any time, so like it's a limited, sorry. So you can only use that once per encounter.
Yeah. In that case, I'm gonna drag the corpse upstairs.
Okay. First of all, okay. Before you can do this, I'm gonna need a strength check for you pulling him off the couch. Oh. You are pulling as hard as you can, but it's really difficult. Okay, in range. Yeah. Okay. Yep.
It's enraging the face constantly.
You are.
I have to do something. Oh, I'm trying to fix this.
Oh, you got a 19.
19.
Got a 19. Yeah. Okay. You are actually surprisingly strong, and and you are able to start dragging Kenneth away. Space, are you still going to sandstorm behind you?
If I see this happening, no, there's no point.
Okay.
Roll to see if you see it happening.
No, you'll see this happening because he'll start pulling it off as you're walking up here.
Alright, okay.
All right. Tyler, is there anything you would like to do before Space opens the door?
Wait, why am I charmed?
Drag myself to my feet and
You shouldn't
sneak out
be.
the door.
Okay, so you're going outside.
You walk out the door that was right next to the window.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Yep. Stay there.
And while I'm at it, summon more elementals.
All right. Give me a roll. 12. Okay.
Yeah.
What element do you want?
Earth elementals.
All right. These will be. Oops. Jeez. Sorry. These will be represented.
Meanwhile, these guys are still all earthy, or are still trying to make lettuce.
What is it? 3.
They're trying to make lettuce.
Yes, they are.
It's like it's an aspic with lettuce and lamb jello and
Lamb jello? What?
Lamb
lime
jello!
jello with iceberg and
Oh, lime jello. I thought you said lamb jello.
yes, lamb jello, lime jello, same difference.
Uh-huh.
All right. So, Space, you go up and you answer the door.
Mm-hmm. Keeping it mildly closed though.
Oh, so you're just like
Like-
opening it a tad.
Yeah, open it enough just to kind of stand outside it, but not have it fully open.
All right.
So like the doors open like that type thing.
Yep. Okay.
you know.
Just slightly ajar. Yeah. It's kind of like
Yeah.
you've got a chain there keeping it.
Well, no, I can stand outside. It just
Yeah.
it's like that. Instead
I
of,
get you.
like
just
that,
being
yeah.
covert. Hmm.
Yeah.
I need, Drago, do I have something to hand over?
No, I don't have a thing
Give
for
me
you.
a token.
Okay, I'll give you a token. You can use this one, I guess.
Yeah. Yes.
Ooh,
that's-
yeah.
Thank you. Alright. You open the door? Just here because
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, the
that
corpse is
open.
below the couch, so I don't think Savvy can see the corpse.
Yeah, but it's also like that open, just in case
Okay,
she sees
yes.
the blood or something.
What blood?
Your
I mean,
blood.
that's a pretty big distance. You're not going to see blood from that
Scrolling,
far.
Scrolling, scrolling, you were a lady? Or,
Yeah,
What is
like
space? Okay.
Jennifer. What?
Yes,
I'm confused.
I had to check what your character was. Good morning, ma'am. I have a package for your address.
What package is that? Out of curiosity. Also, was I expecting a package? I don't know if I was.
You were not expecting a package.
Oh, okay. Are you sure it's this address?
Yeah, it says right here. It's I don't know what the address is.
It's this address
That's a
right
strange
here.
address that we have there, isn't it?
Is this the only house in town? Yes, very sure.
No, like there's another house.
Look,
down
ma'am,
here.
it has your address
Wait,
right
does
here.
this house have a prison?
Maybe that's where you should be.
Mom! Mom, who is it?
It's a
Can you,
delivery person with a parcel.
Can you deal with Kenneth? He's feeling sick. I'll deal with the parcel.
You know what? Give me the parcel. I'll take it. Right? Thank you.
No, it's mine.
No.
I mean,
Yeah, you'll get it when you're
I'll deal with
inside.
You have a full house, don't you, Mom?
Yeah. There's
the
just
day.
3 of us. That's fine. But yeah, if you just give me the parcel then. Thank you.
And
Have a good day.
No. Yeah.
Right, cool. See you. Bye. Wait, what did you say?
No tip.
Oh, right, okay. Okay, yeah. I didn't actually
Don't mind
quite...
me, it's just my job.
Fine, I tossed 10 gold, okay?
Okay.
Wow, that's a healthy tip.
That is a healthy tip.
Look, I don't know how much money's worth.
Oh, you're about to. No, it's fine. Wonderful tip.
Lovely. A very good day, ma'am. Thank you very much. I'm going to take the rest of the week off.
I wish I could do that at work.
The rest of the week
I ran
off.
out of packages for today. I just don't pick anymore. Bye.
Bye.
Oh.
Alright, so Hyperion, you can see.
I disappear?
Yes, you disappear. Space is closed
Yeah, I
the
think
door.
we should just skip STO to do this.
Mom, Kenneth is really heavy.
Okay, so what's in the parcel?
Kenneth is heavy. You should take care of him.
Okay, after I open up this parcel, then.
I cast Hurricane Bracer.
Alright, Hyperion, give me a roll.
In the meantime, Grandpa is sneaking down.
Wait, no, Tyler, don't move your token just yet. We'll get round to you, don't worry, but we need to resolve this first.
It won't kill Mom, will it? No, it's 30 damage.
We've already killed one person, so you know.
It will only almost kill her.
Alright.
Oh.
Whoa,
Right.
I got a bunch of lag right there.
Oh,
You got-
jeez, yeah, I
you
just got a
got
bunch
5.
of lag. I saw 5, but I picked that up and it just spun around in my hand. Can you give me another roll? Just because I'm not too
Roll a
sure
one,
about
roll a one, roll a... Oh.
Right, 10
Rage
space.
face.
You're going to see this coming.
Alright, okay, cool.
So you can do something to interrupt if you want.
Spell Pinata.
Burn everything.
Pinata.
Okay. Use a massive AoE attack
I
on
just-
your child.
Don't
who you
crit!
push out of your body.
This kills the sun.
If you crit, he's going to have to
Mostly
death
dead.
roll. But it's fine.
Okay.
I mean, you're only dealing exactly the amount of hit points he's got. Alright, so Hyperion goes to use his Hurricane Bracer, but Space sees this coming and
gonna win
casts a spell Pinata, which comes running straight across the hallway and slams Hyperion straight into the side of a wall. So Hyperion,
Viva Pinata, bitches!
you take 30 damage, and are winded. So I think that comes under
Does my
stunned.
Hurricane Bracer hit?
Your attack just goes sort of like wildly off course and just sort of cause a little bit of chaos over here in the corner.
Hurricane outside.
Okay.
Alright.
I guess now it's officially my turn.
It's that will count that as like both of your turns.
Okay, so
it's
it's Grandpa's turn.
Yeah, it's Grandpa's
What's my
turn.
goal again? What's my motivation?
Your motivation is you want to build a DM portal. You've never done it before.
Let's go this way and then summon a few more.
Oh my god, Tyler.
Is there a limit to the amount he's allowed to summon?
Doesn't
There-
say there is.
But no, there will be.
Oh,
If he starts
So-
going crazy, the DM will deal with his shit.
I rolled a 2.
Oh, you rolled a 2, so what element did you want them to
Fire.
be? Fire? Okay, all your minions behind you are on fire. What is it?
But they're Earth minions, though.
Yeah, you just set them on fire. You summoned a
they
bunch of. You summoned well, a little bit. I mean, it's more like that. You know, all the twigs and stuff in them are sort of burning, and like if they lean against stuff that's on fire, it will start setting on fire.
Uh-oh.
If they lean
Um,
against stuff that's on fire, they'll set it on fire.
Yeah. well, if
So
they-
they'll start burning things that are already burning. Okay.
So if I lean against stuff that's flammable,
You mean like this wall?
like that wall you're up against. It's fine. You've got a turn to like make them to stop them from
Stop.
burning.
Burning. Oh.
Because everybody dies.
Oh no!
So-
We've already turned against each other. We're already trying to kill each other
So
in a
Space,
mild manner.
you have just realised that you do not know where your father is.
He's going around the corner.
Sitting there bleeding. Mom, where's Grandpa?
You stay
He
there.
can help with
I,
Kenneth.
can I like move and open the parcel at the same time?
Yeah, sure.
It's not like that
Okay.
takes a great feat of coordination.
Well, yeah,
mean,
but I'm going
yeah.
to be running, like type thing.
Yeah, just give me a roll for like opening. Yeah.
Alright, okay.
Roll a 1, you cut off your own hand.
Paper cut. oh. Okay.
Where you go, Top Hat?
You're stunned.
I know.
So unfortunately, you can't stop this. Unfortunately, so you open the package and you see inside of it. There's it's sort of like a box, and it says on the front of it. Oh shit! I should have made a name for this person.
That's me.
Kenneth?
No, it's a Mr. Magical's instant cheese lord kit. And you can see on the front of it, it's just sort of like this hideous sort of weird monster. Inside, you find like a sort of a bunch of different rocks and a huge lump of cheese and sort of a spell scroll. Yeah, and that's about all you can discern.
Do I have like a place here that can be locked?
Yeah, you probably do. You can probably throw it into
I
this.
see Grandpa's ordering weird shit again.
Yeah, so I presume you're heading towards like where you last saw your father.
Yeah.
Okay, so you come round here, you go into the study, and you put it in a chest. Ooh.
Oh, oops.
I was
Sorry,
thinking-
that's because I've got both of them selected.
So you come in here and you lock it away in one of the chests or the drawers.
Is there like a chest or a drawer high?
Yeah, I'd imagine there's a high shelf probably. So you can put it on a high
I
shelf.
don't want
but-
it out in the open though.
Yeah. I mean, there's only a desk here there's a desk with a drawer that can be locked. It's a desk made of wood, and there's a high shelf just above the desk. You know, where you keep like books and stuff.
Do they actually? See the hallucination. Does it actually have to be a living thing, or can it be placed on an object?
That's a good question. It can be anything, but it kind of has to be a thing. So I don't think you could bewitch it to look like something else if that's what you're
Okay.
trying to do. I mean, you could possibly like make something. So you could bewitch to make a hallucination of like a lockbox or something, and then put it inside. Anyone could just reach inside there, but it would look like, you know, we wouldn't be able to see it because the illusion would be over it.
Okay. I'll put it on a top of a shelf next to some books, and I'll make an illusion of there being books in that area as well.
Okay. So if you give me a roll.
Okay. I'll just do this without rolling, okay?
Not a bad roll.
That's a good
I
roll.
seem quite used to doing this.
Yeah. This is not the first time you throw up the thing onto the shelf and cast your illusion, and it creates the illusion of a book right on top of it. It's a really boring book, so like, you probably wouldn't think to look there. At least it never has done before. Alright, and you walk back out. Appearing, you are unstunned.
I'm
And-
assuming Elperion didn't know I ended up going in there.
No,
No,
I
he was
didn't see it.
still dazed. I'll have you sort of
Also,
like just round here, so he won't know where you came from either.
Yeah, I was about to say one last question, but can I actually lock that study, or?
Yeah, you know, I suppose since you you keep things in there regularly, you probably do lock the study.
Alright,
So
cool.
we'll assume you locked it on the way out.
Right, cool.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk back over to Kenneth's corpse and wait till Mom leaves.
Oh god.
That wasn't sinister
Oh
at all.
my.
That sounded
I'm
worse than
going
I think it was meant to.
I'm going to put in a fake effort of trying to move his body.
Uh,
Oh, okay, so you don't really want to. Yeah, okay, give me a roll. Ignore the fireworks.
I will not.
Oh, yeah, you really are not trying very hard. You sort of go over here. You even stumble over his legs,
Nah. But
barely getting back on your feet. Oh, just get off. Off the
I am
damn
now
leg.
on Kenneth.
Well done.
what's the frequency?
the frequency of Kenneth?
I'm waiting till Mom leaves before I do
What's the
anything else.
frequency, Kenneth?
Okay, well, you definitely look like you're trying your hardest. You just falling over his legs and like just tugging on him now. So I guess back over to Tiber.
Who's gonna walk this way? Do I know what I need to make this portal, or am I just making it up?
You do know what you need. You know you need. Let's scroll up.
Shall I link send the list to?
Yes, yeah, if you could, that'd be great.
No,
So yeah, but
Drago,
you
I'm
know.
gonna ask
I'll
her.
send you your shopping list.
I'm gonna ask a question, Drago.
Mhm.
Is there like any forests and woodlands here,
Yes.
Yes.
We're surrounded
Ah.
by trees.
or like mountains?
There's probably some mountains way off, but I think you're a forest town.
Okay, is that a dangerous Is there any dangerous creatures there?
If you go deep enough, yeah, sure.
And then there's the blood fountain. I mean,
I mean,
And then there's Tiber.
Do I include the locations
for locations?
for where to get the stuff?
No.
Okie dokie. Just checking. Thought so.
Yeah, so there are forests around, and there's probably some nasty animals in there, but like not anywhere near the town.
Mm-hmm. How long has Kenneth been living in the town?
Probably quite a few years.
He's probably the mayor, given that he is the only house in town.
He is not the mayor. I
Yeah.
can tell you that.
Yeah, but there is another mayor.
Like, I'm trying to find out his
He
occupation to
does
find
not own
out.
the gas station. He is not the mayor.
Oh, yeah, so he's lived here about 6 years. He was probably a woodsman. So he would like go out, he'd like chop down trees, bring back for tinder.
Mhm.
It was
Building big houses.
like honest labour. It's nothing too fancy.
'Cause
Probably had the big
I'm thinking it might be an idea just to dump him in the woods somewhere to be eaten at this point.
I see.
You know what, boys? Why don't you go and explore the trees?
Oh my god, okay, Tiber. You're sending your minions off to explore the trees, are you?
Oh, so that's how the forest fires started in the first campaign.
Alright, okay.
Well, they smell funny now, so I want them away from me.
Okay. So Tiber, you are walking up onto a building which you know to be the town centre, sort of like a place, you know, people go and like all meet up and stuff.
Community center.
A community centre, exactly.
Mhm.
So as you go in, you see there's a bunch of different people who are. Where are their tiles? Hang on a second. Let me just find the tiles. There's a
Are they the
bunch
ones
of-
up here at the top?
I had a girl in there at one point. She was sitting on the bench. Oh yeah, they might be up here. Yep, awesome. So like, there's a few
Oh.
people over here.
I thought
Oh
it might
God,
have been
that
these
thingy
ones here.
Really creeps down my ribs.
Where's some more people?
Wait, aren't Gelfs an actual thing and they're absolutely disgusting and hideous?
Gobolths, I think you're thinking of.
Oh, Gobolds, alright. Maybe it's a Gelfling.
Okay, so yeah, you come in, you can see a bunch of people sitting at a desk over here. They all appear to be knitting. A couple of people over here just sitting on a bench, chatting away. You can see some kids over here in the corner playing with some stones or something. They're playing marbles in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Where?
Okay. So back up at the main house. What's going down?
Me
Monkey,
or
tell me. Monkey goes first.
Yep, Spaces. You go first.
well,
So you've just locked away the delivery Empyrean had, and he doesn't. He's angry at you for it. He's going and trying his hardest to move a body, but he's not really trying at all. You can kind of tell this because you rolled low, and you just sort of walk back into the room.
Child.
Pardon me.
You have just remembered that it's been a while since you saw your father.
yeah, I was trying to charge for that.
Oh, did you want to go straight for that?
I kind of do, but at the same point, I kind of want to tell him to like sort his mess. But you know,
Clean up your damn mess before this.
Oh,
It's up to you. What do you think is a priority right now? Your escaped grandfather, your escaped father, or your murderous child?
oh God, why? Just why?
I didn't ask to be born.
Oh,
I didn't ask you to be born.
oh my God.
Okay, this got dark.
Wow.
Well then.
Anyway,
Just go find Grandpa already, Mom.
why don't you find them? You
Because I
know
have
what?
to deal with this guy.
No, I'll deal with that because you've already muppeted that up. You just go and deal with Grandad. I'll sort this problem out.
What
you
am I
get...
going to do with Granddad? Learn more dark magic?
Well, has he already been teaching the dark magic? You know what? This is not the time for this. You find somewhere sorting with that out before anyone comes round. In the meantime, I'll go and find out where Grandad is, or father, or whatever. Oh, jeez, this is ridiculous.
All right. So I presume you're going to the kitchen where you last saw him.
Aye.
All right. So you walk over here, and as you enter the kitchen, you still see all the ice elementals. They're starting to melt a little bit. You also see a wide open door.
Yeah, but is there any footprints or anything?
Well, the
you
door
can't
was
really-
closed when you were last in here.
Yeah, the door was closed when you were
Well.
last in here, but it's wide open now. You can't really see any footprints from where you're standing.
Well, I'm gonna have to go to the door anyway, so you know.
You might see a glow in the forest.
Alright, you you walk outside, and let me just see how good Tybor was at covering his footprints. He's a very light walker, yeah. So you don't see any really like footprints or anything?
Enrage? Feet?
Okay, cool. Yep, you're gonna do it on my roll, huh? Can you do that on a GM's roll? I guess you can.
You just said he could.
Yeah, ally or foe, so I suppose, yeah. Okay, well I'm also gonna
So
roll
what?
this
Doesn't
guy.
that just give it a better opportunity, or are you trying to get?
Oh, I'm
Holy
sorry.
crap, those
Uh,
dice.
Yep, sorry, let me just roll that again. I didn't see what any of the numbers were, so I wasn't like re-rolling or anything, it's just because I accidentally...
Four?
I almost got a 20.
No, fortunately it was a 17. So he's really light-footed, he's smart. He's like had to get away from you before. So you don't see any footprints or anything, but in the distance you do see a slight glow.
Because I already know that he's trying to actually make a bloody portal for no reason. Do I know anywhere that would be able to
It was already frozen.
provide the materials
Oh,
for it?
It's fine. Ignore. He doesn't exist.
do you mean...
He's just a hallucination.
What do you mean, sorry?
Indeed.
Do I have any vague idea where he might wander to try and find the ingredients for his portal?
Does she know
You-
I'm trying to make one?
You know, she suspects that you're trying to make one. But you...
Or something.
Or something. You know that...
I'm bored. Let's summon the hordes of the undead.
Exactly.
You know that he's
Oh,
got a lot
Grandpa.
of friends in the town. Like he often frequents a knitting circle. And you don't have any hard evidence, but you know you think you've seen him get like dark magical items from like one of the people in his little knitting circle. You know, he meets people occasionally in the town. So if anyway, he'll probably go into the town to grab something.
Well, I guess that's the only lead I've really got from my standpoint. So you know.
All right. Operion, what are you doing?
I'm going to pull out a bottle of Porco Sangrio.
Okay.
Using Fiesta EX. I'm going to drink some to recover my stamina.
All right.
And then I'm going to pour the rest on Ken and the Spotty.
Okay. All right. Yep.
Or
Give me a
for
roll.
the homies.
One question I have is, when do our limited abilities reset for this?
They reset every encounter. It's
Is that a high
unfortunate that
roll?
you have that is not a high roll. That's just
What is the high roll again?
17, 18, 19, or 20.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah, you sort of wandered into another part of the encounter.
That's fine. I haven't used any.
So, yeah.
So,
I
yeah.
don't think I have any limited abilities.
Stupid mom! Stupid Kenneth! Making things hard for me. Kenneth had to be weak-willed and just die.
You're like one of the kids from Fallout. God
I'm
damn.
gonna take one of the Ruskin claws. I'm gonna take my Ruskin claws and slowly start sawing off his arm.
Okay.
Oh jeez!
Okay, can you give me a roll? Give me a roll for
Where
cutting
are
up the body.
This. What are you, a
Um,
1600s anatomy doctor?
it's really difficult. You've never cut up a body before. You've
All right, I'm then gonna kick him and pull a spell out of my top hat.
Okay. The spell out of your top hat is torpedo.
Yeah.
Throw a spear made of icy water that deals 20 damage to a target. High rolls cut the target in cut stamina in half. So yeah, you just
Stamina or the target?
you throw an ice spear at him. You pull an ice spear out of your top hat, like what the fuck is this? And you just throw it at him, and now he's got a giant ice spear coming out of him. Is that this?
Oh god.
Are you gonna walk back into the room space?
No, I need to like chase after Grandad before the hordes will be evil or something.
Oh, okay. Alright, so,
Klaatu Farate.
alright, yes, so I think how we're gonna do the limited, because this because of how Tiber has sequence broke, what we're gonna do
I
is
have?
in a way, yeah.
yeah.
I didn't expect you to just run out of the house, which is it's fine, it's great.
It
But
makes no sense though. It's like, why does he just leave?
it's Tiber.
Have you ever
Because
met a
he's
senile
senile.
person?
My cat runs around erratically all the time. Heisenberg's cat, it's fine.
Senile people tend to just wander.
But for
Tiber is just Heisenberg's cat.
for limiters and stuff, we're just gonna use the anytime action gems up here.
Wait a minute, that doesn't make any. Sorry, I just remembered. But he was like, "Oh yeah, that requires you being outside to be social," and then he wanders outside and starts being social.
I'm
He hasn't
senile.
been social yet.
That's what he's about to do.
Yeah,
How
but
do you know?
just
That's
because
what you
he's
think.
For all we know, he's killing all these people.
Also, he's senile and of two minds, so.
and he
I
could
mean-
At least 2 minds.
and he could have at least just straight up lied to you. Like, that is also an option. He did say this
Alright.
in character, so
I
yeah.
am evil.
But yeah, we'll use the anytime gems to signify the use of a limited action. So you can only use 3 this campaign.
Ah, that's.
Which one's limited?
The exclamation mark gem. So
Rainbow
I think
gems,
you've used one.
Have I? What? When?
So,
Where?
you used divine mending to try and fix Kenneth,
Oh.
and that's a
Okay.
limited.
Also, by the way, I occasionally dropped random extra life tokens on people for things.
All right.
Well
Yes.
determined. We didn't elaborate on it. It's extra cookies. You have achievements of nothingness.
Yay.
Thank you. I forgot about that.
Actually, I need to get one for. Here.
Can I get a different colored dye? The purple one hates me.
Aww.
We can change the color. Yes. What color would you like it to be?
Grapple. Oh wait, it's already grapple. Orange.
Black.
Orange.
White. Go for white.
White? Is white better or orange better?
Yeah, white's go. Go for white.
Okay, so Tiber, you have just walked into the room. You can see your old friends at the knitting circle up on this table up here.
Have I dominated any of their minds previously?
Probably not. No, because they're all like dark mages as well.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Space.
Hey,
Your character doesn't
everybody!
know this. Oh,
You
hello
want to see a
there.
magic trick?
Oh, yes, of course.
All right, I'm gonna pull off his hat and use my staff to use hat trick for the regal top hat.
Oh, right. You're gonna pull a trick out of his hat. Alright, yep. Oh! Holy shit, that's a...
I get 2.
Well,
Hey, when you hover over it, it does say
It's-
20.
yeah, but we've always... unfortunately, Tyler, that is cocked. Like, I don't know why I picked that up, but that is cocked. And in
Drop
in the past...
Ta-da!
Just give him the 20.
I think I'll give you 20. Like, I kind of want to see what's going to happen. Okay, but next time, even if it's a 20, we have to re-roll if it's cocked.
I get 2 random spells.
You do?
Yeah, because I rolled a high roll.
Oh. Is that a
Regal top hat, draw 2 random spells as a no roll.
high roll calls you to two? Okay, yeah. So you cast both. Purify.
Wait, that's
Conjure
Superior
magic.
stuff, by the way. That's Superior
I have a
stuff, by
staff
the way.
Yeah, I know.
Abilities.
He can use
Oh,
the spells with his
right,
friends.
Yeah. Okay.
So he uses conjure magic. Describe a spell of any element and what it might do, and then attempt to cast it. Draw a random spell of an element of your choice and cast it at a target with no roll bonus action. If successful, you may add this spell to your inventory. So
Awesome.
first of all, let's resolve this. So, what kind of spell would you like?
I am trying to summon a pet demon.
Okay, you're trying to summon a pet demon.
Yes.
What school of magic?
What are those? I would say dark.
Dark. Okay. So from a random deck here, you're gonna pull out.
Spell thief. Spell steal.
Spell Thief. Interrupt target casting a spell and absorb a magic power via conjuring, drawing a random spell, scrolling adding it to your inventory, casting a spell without something to interrupt causes you in absorbing some of your own magic and critically failing. Okay,
How does that conjure magic work?
So-
Like, draw a spell of any element.
Does he steal his own spell?
you steal your own spell. Okay, so you pull out of the hat, you take off this hat, you say, oh, I'm going to summon a demon from beyond the realm, and you put your hand in there and you go to pull it out, but you accidentally cast the Spell Thief, and then you start absorbing the energy from yourself.
Purify.
And as
Wait,
you
what?
because you were gonna also cast Purify, it doesn't actually backfire entirely on you. It just completely nullifies the Purify, and you stick your hand in the hat. There's a minor sort of like explosion that only you can feel and hear, and then you pull out your hand, and nothing happens.
Oh! Like you haven't seen that happen before.
Oh yes, you and your little jokes. He goes and takes his hat back and puts it on his head.
So the kids are being stupid again.
Oh,
I think they just killed our host.
oh dear. That's
Yeah,
How would
I
you
heard,
know that?
I heard it from the kitchen. Kenneth
Yes,
fell
but you
over.
rammed your head into a wall.
yeah.
I wasn't unconscious or stunned.
I don't think your
just fell
character
over.
actually knows that Kenneth is dead. But you
I
could def-
probably suspect it, given previous circumstances.
He can sense death.
well, I mean, if you can give me like a, can you sense death?
Kenneth fell over! And his mom is not surprised at all that Theus killed someone.
I suppose that's true. Yeah.
And he's a really bad liar.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's true. You can suspect this.
Drago, I will be back in a minute.
All right. Okay.
So you seen any
But
of
he's
those
senile.
things that I we were
We
talking
wouldn't remember
about?
things like that from the past. Just
Do you
Sorry.
know how senility works?
no,
I
exactly.
remember that. Yeah, but it's fine. It's just like He
So,
won't.
do I not get a spell at all?
No, you completely whiffed because during this moment when you can't interrupt anyone, essentially results in you critical failing. So the critical fail of your 20 was nothing happened.
Yeah, I was just curious about how that worked.
It's a very weird combination of spells you got here.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Because it's like draw a random spell of an element of your choice and cast it as at a target as a no-roll bonus action.
yeah, if you're
That was what confused me.
yeah, so if this is like meant to be like, for a wizard would cast this like in a moment of panic. Essentially, like this is a free cast any spell you want, but it's also the component that if you draw something like Spell Thief, that critically fails whenever you can't actually meet the requirements.
Oh, so I don't actually get the spell that I describe.
Well, you get the spell that you describe a spell. So you say, I want to cast a huge fireball that goes over and melts this guy. Then you draw a fire spell and you try and use it in that way.
Uh-huh.
And if you can, then you go ahead, you do it, and you can add that spell to your inventory. But because you couldn't use spell steal how you needed to, and you critically fail when you can't use it like this, it was a terrible series of events. So unfortunately, you don't get anything.
Oh, hey, Clockwork is on.
Hello.
Ah, hi. This is
Hi.
URealms, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So about those things we were talking about last time.
Oh yes. Have you made any progress?
I'm working on it. I managed to sneak out. That's progress.
Oh yes, indeed. Yeah. It
I
can
don't
be
know where she
difficult
gets it
sometimes.
from.
Pardon?
I don't know where she gets that from. Oh well, I see you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll see you around. All right.
Where the hell am I gonna get some? Wait, are these books here?
Yes.
I shall head
See,
towards
if I
the
knew of
books.
this knitting group and stuff, I would have like made that. And made
He
one
has
of
to
his
keep some
friends.
secrets.
I shall search this book for one of the things I need.
Holy shit!
Diver
Are
just
you
rolled 2 20s in a
serious?
row.
Okay, yeah. So you go up to this this bookshelf here, and as you're looking across, you're reading the titles, and you notice a pattern in the titles of the book, and from previous events in the past of like you and your groups, you recognise that this is a signal that there's a dead drop, and you sort of look down the side of the bookshelf here. You come around here, and you find a book right at the back, which is Dark Magical Incantations and Their Applications. You quickly hide that inside your cloak, and as you turn round, the female member of the knitting group over
little
here, the little, well, she's not a little girl, she's like probably an old girl, but this is like all I've got for a tile.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
sort of looks at you and winks.
I'll just blow her a kiss and then walk out.
Okay. Which way are you going out?
You
There's a
know, at the front door.
Okay. So you head towards the front door. And Space, it's over to you.
Who's the greater threat?
Your son who has murdered a person, or Grandpa who is trying to summon an evil army.
Do I know roughly where this portal has to be summoned?
You have no idea.
Yeah.
I mean, you know that
Grandpa is evil. Mom's trying to keep everything together, and I'm just a kid.
you
Playing with the dark powers he's gained.
But you're a killer.
I didn't mean to kill him.
He just wanted to dance the magic trick and keep some random guy from fucking his mom.
I'm trying to be creepy.
so
For the record,
you'll probably know.
That was not why Kenneth was there. Kenneth actually had a goal to be there.
Yeah,
How long can I get the pinata to run for?
It already did
Until
its
it
job.
explodes.
Someone fall for
Yeah, but-
pinata, runs up a target and explodes into a shower of gold. Probably until it hits something.
It already
Which
hit.
he did. Speaking of which, how much
Well,
gold
he-
does he get from that explosion?
Oh wait, did our
He already used it.
limiteds reset?
No, we're using the anytime actions as the limiteds. So you can only use 3 per campaign. In this case. Because there's
So
no...
I've already tried Hurricane Resurrection and Hurricane Bracelet.
Yeah, like, you would have had them reset after this, the thing, but type of sequence broken, you know. There's only so much I can do.
Fair
But
enough.
that's, yeah.
Sequence
Well,
breaking.
let space go.
So yeah,
But anyway,
go on.
what are you gonna say? Go for it.
I'll just say you can cast your pinata and it will run until it hits something, and then it will explode.
Can I make it look like a fearsome beast with the hallucination? Like, can I summon it, put something on top of it, make it look like a fearsome beast, and then make it run?
You could probably just make the hallucination run, to be honest. You probably don't even need to spend your pinata.
No, there's a reason.
Okay.
Because you said it has no substance.
Yeah. So...
Okay, well, I'm going to go over, pick up the, like, thingy. The corpse, I guess.
Which now has a deep gouge in its right arm.
and icicle
And a
sticking
giant
out of
ice
it.
spike in its torso.
And it's covered in alcohol.
But anyway, like, would I just be able to move it full stop, or do I need to do anything?
I will let you, like, do this how you need
Mom's
to.
buff, she's used to doing it.
Because Tiber is very rapidly exploring the map, and I want to get you out of this house as much as you do.
Right. Okay. I take the corpse. Go for it.
It just looks like you're hovering a body, you're hovering by my character.
She
And
is
it's just like,
really,
where the fuck am I putting this?
she
Elven
is
gnomes
really,
flying dish.
really used to this.
But anyway, I was gonna summon like the pinata, right? Put this corpse on top of it, make it look like a fearsome beast, and run away over in that direction. So like over this way.
Towards the random fiery glow in the forest.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So it looks like a fearsome beast went
Oh,
and
it's
attacked
running
them.
into a forest fire, and it's covered in alcohol.
What could possibly go wrong?
Alright.
Do your roll, Space!
Alright, yep.
Roll the one, roll the one.
15.
Yay.
Alright,
Pretty
okay.
good roll.
So you put the Kenneth on this pinata as it spawns, and then you cast a hallucination behind, and he's running into the forest, going crazy, and this huge like, I don't know, what could it be?
Make it a giant two-horned unicorn.
Now just
It was-
no, Kenneth,
unicorn?
no.
It. Okay, I'm gonna pull out a random beast, and this is what you get.
Oh, I hope it's a kitten.
I don't.
Oh, random beast companion. So boom. It's a monkey fish.
A monkey fish.
What?
A
That
giant
goddamn monkey fish every time!
So a giant monkey fish. Do you need a monkey fish to?
Monkey fish.
I'll get a monkey fish for you. Is it in this deck? Nope.
Monkey fish
Slow,
is
frail,
slow,
weak,
frail,
and prone to violent deaths.
A
Why
monkey.
does everything I do fail?
Is it search?
Poor monkey.
Not
thing.
everyone can keep throwing natural 20s.
Yeah, you're no
Tiber stole all
Tiber.
of them.
Like the time I pulled the boat out of the portal.
Yeah, my god.
So can I make this like a freakishly large one that's grotesquely disformed?
So make it
yes,
a
Creepy.
I actually have a deformed
So
one
it
here
looks
as well.
creepy. Just so it looks creepy. At least.
Ah, yes,
Go-
the deformed monkey fish.
So you.
Ah, no, not Kenneth!
Cute.
It's kind
I know, right?
What is it with women and thinking horrible creatures are cute?
That's what it normally looks like.
So off goes
Just a paw.
We're
Kenneth.
used to men hitting us.
It's very cute when it's not deformed.
I mean, if you like,
Did you
I could start
say it's
hitting on you.
because you're used to men hitting on you?
There are some
That's
horrible
why-
creatures.
That's why women think
Try
everything
using an OkCupid as a woman for a week. Even with like put on your profile.
I
do not.
imagine it's like getting a package of hot dogs to the face.
That would be generous in the depiction. As in how friendly it is. But yes, I know that GIF. That one, yes.
Alright,
yeah.
I'll be right back.
Did you
but,
just call it a
I
GIF?
can still hear you.
Yes.
I don't know what a GIF is. I know what a GIF is.
They are both correct.
It's a type of lube.
Don't-
I mean, what? Anyways, I'll be right back, but I'm still listening so I can talk.
Alright.
Alright. They are both, by the way, GIF and GIF are both correct. So,
Yeah,
Graphics interchange format.
we don't need to get into this argument here, folks. We're just watching a dead guy ride into a forest covered in alcohol, running away from a monkeyfish.
also discussions after the game, as was set in the rules.
Indeed. So Kenneth goes running off into a forest there on top of this
So,
pig.
may I ask for Kenneth's goal?
Matt, what? Kenneth is dead. He's not got a goal.
What was it before we murdered him?
He was just like to keep Space talking, really. He was gonna.
Well, and there was this other thing about informing about,
But anyway,
But yeah, we'll
I'll just be like shouting, "Oh no, Kenneth, no!"
Mhm.
So I inadvertently helped out Mom.
Yeah, we'll talk
not
about this
really.
after.
More like
No, you
inadvertently
helped
helped
out
out me.
yeah.
Alright, so you do this, and some people down here take notice, like they see this happening, they like look off into the forest, and like, oh my god, and yeah, then they just put off into the forest.
How long before they explode?
There is a slight rumble, and you hear a slight.
And I'll just be like, right, that's that fucking dealt with. Okay. Okay.
All right.
Can I now like start running to the town centre, or do I need to wait now? Just basically back here.
You can start heading towards the town centre if you want. Yeah, we can have you
Right.
going off there.
Still gonna have to like do something.
Okay, so you start heading off straight to the town square.
See if
Hyperion.
you can track my footsteps. Oh, wait, you already did. You couldn't.
Yeah.
Your mother has cleaned up your shit. What's next?
Like she used to.
Yeah.
Well,
You know,
Mom hid my package. I need to find my package.
Yeah, but
Okay.
you have no idea where it. Oh, okay.
All right.
I didn't hear you go upstairs.
You didn't,
didn't
hear
have time
anything.
to
You were
go
knocked out.
Y-
You were unconscious. You don't know how long you were unconscious.
There.
Yeah, you don't really.
Stunned.
He was stunned. Like he probably knows you couldn't have gone too far, but he still has absolutely no idea where you could have hit it.
All right. Hi, 10 or above. I know that she stay downstairs.
So what you're saying is the annoying child now has a
Okay.
quest.
Well,
I think she went upstairs. May have gone upstairs.
well, if yeah, okay. So rolling a 6 for like just like general. Where would she have hidden it? I guess you try her room first, which is kind of awkward because I haven't made her one. So
It's,
we're gonna pretend that this room is her room. This is actually your room,
Okay.
by the way.
I'm going to perceive.
Okay,
Good
give me
thing
a
I'm
roll.
not like in this room, or I'd be like sleeping with Grandad.
But there is another room. It's just I didn't think we'd need it, so I didn't draw
I
it.
can't perceive worth a damn.
Yeah,
Have
you.
you seen how fabulous my hair is, Space?
All right.
you
Out of frustration, Regal top hat.
okay.
Ooh, look, it's a crit.
18. Oh yeah, it's a crit for you. Oh great. So you critically cast Ice Tomb. Surround a target in a cold chill which deals 25 damage and causes freezing. Empty spaces adjacent to this target are transformed into wall terrain. So you just entomb this entire room in ice.
Actually, can I entomb her bed?
Yes, yes you
Wait,
can.
wait, what?
Where did I just delete that? I should.
I'm mad at you.
Okay.
I'm mad at you, Mom. Feels weird calling Space Monkey Mom.
Yeah.
Can I get my
That's
second
'cause
spell?
I'm usually dad.
Oh, you get 2 spells, don't you? Yeah. Let me just grab these out because I know I'm gonna need them. Okay. I'll grab your second spell before I properly Actually, no. I should probably just resolve this one first.
I can't see that model apparently.
Oh, you
Model
can't?
error 404 not found.
Huh.
It's just a blue square.
Yeah. Blue square.
Okay, so
doesn't know how to stick to.
Dots are blue squares.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know why.
That's cool.
And your second spell. Way of the Tiger. Empower a target with your inner spirit, causing all of you to deal double damage with basic attacks until the end of combat. Critical hits cause you to deal triple damage with basic attacks.
Okay,
So you're
I'll use
really
that on
angry.
myself.
Because that sounded like it affects the whole party.
It does, but like when you're
I
close
can't see
enough.
anyone.
Like I don't really
We're
care
also
how.
against each other pretty much. It
It
seems.
does have a range on it, see?
Yeah.
10 squares.
Yeah. Like, I don't care how beastly Operion is, you're not going to hear a scream of Way of the Tiger from all the way down in the community centre.
Cause it's the rye or the geyser, it's the wheat or the white.
Is it just me or is this weighted against me?
It does.
Like, considerably?
I must
To be
say,
fair, I didn't plan on murder.
this has developed a lot more against you than I initially thought. I think mostly because Tyler just fucked off as soon as Operion killed someone. Operion...
That's a phrase we're probably going to hear a lot in our lives.
Oh god.
Tiber fucked off as soon as Operion killed someone.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
To be
Space,
fair,
but
that's usually what I do with stealth games too.
keep at
I'm
it.
going to start making food. You know what? I bought this pie. Wait, what?
He left elementals to do the job.
Broken elementals.
He doesn't know that.
Melting elementals.
Oh.
Alright, we come back around to Tiber.
Mm-hmm.
So, what are your plans?
Hat trick.
Okay, cool, yep. You're just...
With what? Ah.
He's using his Neverberry branch, which he may cast for spells of his allies. So I'm guessing he's just casting out of his Neverberry branch just random spells that he used to know.
Well, I'll just affectionately
This
fondle
is
my
a spell I
netherberry branch.
used to know.
So
I
you're
don't
walking
need to
out
know
of
what
the
you're fond
community centre,
Ice ray.
and you're casting Ice Spray. Okay, I'm going to do a roll to see if there's anyone coming out through the door as well. What do you know? There was.
How to cast the spell.
So
I
you come
ended
through
up
this door.
casting it in
You open the door.
today.
And wait a minute, no. I've got a better idea.
A child?
And the tiny little elven child is standing on the other side of this door. And you
I
just
didn't
cast
mean to
Ice Ray.
freeze.
And you just hit her straight in the head. Like, this is not going to kill her or anything, she just gets knocked straight over. It's like the equivalent of throwing like a icy snowball at someone.
Thank you, Clockwork, for the donation.
Oh yes, thank you very much indeed.
Awesome.
Ah, yes. Thank you very much. Every little bit helps.
Yeah,
Someday I'll get a donation.
Damn it, Tiber, you're being depressing.
I do apologise if there's people in chat. I'm not reading it because I have enough on my screens as it is. But thank you very much.
I'm keeping an eye on the chat and occasionally typing in something. And
Oh, cheers.
We have dedicated chat goblins.
Yeah, like I feel really sorry for Sivy right now because I brought her along to help, you know, with all these
yeah, you just
events.
kill all my characters.
And
It's fine.
you immediately kill the character after she's had like 1 or 2 lines, and now I can't do any of the constant NPCs because no one's in the fucking house anymore.
Look, I never had the choice.
I know it's.
He can melt his brain.
Wait, she's defeated?
Oh yeah, you knocked her the fuck out.
It's not murder, it's murder.
Like she's just on the floor, like ah.
Whoops. I guess we better drag her into the woods.
God damn it.
I don't consent.
Oh god.
Grandpa Rape. Wait, what? No, stop.
Not that subject, Space. Not that subject.
Roll again.
It's on the whiteboard, not allowed.
Oh my god.
Okay,
why?
okay, so yeah, you stop. You think she's dead, so you drag her off into the forest and then throw her behind a bush.
Great, excellent word choice. Thank you.
Was it dragged along the grounds?
Bad word
Wait,
choice.
okay, Tyler, where are you going? What are you?
I'm going
Was
this
that-
way.
Was
I-
that roll for dragging the actual body?
Yeah,
Was that
I
along
wasn't
the
dragging.
ground?
I just picked her up.
that was
Well,
no,
no, that's. I don't imagine that's the strength for picking up, right?
Well, I mean, Tyler, how were you
Like seven.
carrying her? Were you carrying her, like physically picking all of her up, or were you dragging her in?
Oh yeah, no, I was just gonna pick her up.
All right,
Yeah, but.
there you go, space.
Okay.
It was a
That'll
9.
do.
Oh, okay.
It's,
Is 9 high enough?
Yes. Well, she's a little
The
girl.
little kid.
Oh, well, okay, yeah, sorry.
And I'm an old, grizzled war veteran.
This doesn't make it any better.
Okay.
Hey, phrasing.
So oh, what are you doing? Are you going through the forest, Tiber?
For that, Tiber, you get a deduction instead of a donation. Ha 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 ha.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you're
I'm
walking
already in
through.
the trees. Might as well go this way.
Okay. So you're walking through the forest then.
It's a leisurely stroll through the woods.
Space monkey.
Ooh, do I spot any edible things?
Give me a roll.
I'm kind of hungry.
Hallucinatory mushroom.
Oh, excellent!
Yes,
He's
Tiber.
slowed!
You do find something to eat. You find on the ground, just lying there, like it's an apple, and it's the most beautiful apple you have ever seen.
Did you just give him a horse apple?
There's an apple on the ground. Like,
Well, he said he was going to eat it,
Yeah,
so,
you-
you know.
do you?
I knew I should have taken those spiders.
I presume you approach and eat the apple.
Oh, quite probably. Oh, it's a piece of candy.
All right, then. Give me a roll.
I guess his eyesight's also failing!
Give me another roll for eating.
Not even a fail of herbalism, but also... Oh.
He was about to start choking to death in the forest if no one to help him. That would have been a terrible way to end.
That would have solved so many things.
So
Old man died eating apple.
That would have solved so many problems for me.
So you bend down to pick up the apple. You picked up the apple, and you take a huge bite out of it. And just as you do,
Just to look like an asshole.
right from behind you, you get hit in the head with a rock. You will take 20 damage.
Uh-huh.
And behind you, you just see the little girl over here going, "That wasn't very nice, mister."
Oh god, Regal Top Hat.
To be fair, I was trying to summon a pony.
Are you just constantly tipping your top hat?
Milady.
Lady.
Well, he doesn't even have a top hat. He's just got like a branch.
Tip my branch at you.
My character's trying to
Accidentally-
become a magician.
I'll tip
so
my
I-
branch at her and accidentally cast another
And I
spell.
pull magic out of
Oh
it.
god. Okay.
Are you trying to
the
summon
third
another
action he's
pony?
taking?
No, it's sleep.
Oh, this is like the third action he's taking.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
is that
being
too many?
fairly liberal with this because
It's
I
for
can't
comedic
track
value.
it. Yeah, like this. Would you rather me have him like just switch scenes and then come back to him going on about his day?
That was almost another
5.
20.
Okay, you cast a spell.
Oh god, what the...
Range totem. Conjure a fire totem and entry tile that empowers all allies on the battlefield, causing them to deal double damage with basic attacks and minions. This fire totem can easily be destroyed by foes clever enough to understand its power. So you just
So basically, I just boosted that little girl's power.
you just summoned a little
Okay, can you ban Clockwork?
No, I'm not a mod, silly.
He doesn't know that. Now he does. Ah.
Well, you obviously noticed that
Actually,
it was
fuck these.
not banned.
I know. I was trying to mess with him.
So you can you summon a rage totem just on fire right in the middle of this battlefield, and she's like, scary, scary magic. She runs off.
I'm sure Space Monkey's character actually hears that.
Yeah, Space, give me a roll to see if you hear this.
Roll
Oh.
one, roll one, roll one.
Don't roll a 1.
Yeah, you totally see the Space, like as you're walking out of the alleyway here. You just
Wait,
see,
I'm stunned?
scary magic. Oh no, you're not. So you're meant to be. Oh. It's just if sometimes you're selected when you do a roll, it will randomly assign you a status effect.
Darn, my evasive tactics have failed me.
And you just see this little girl running away from a forest, and it just
Does the fire totem light the trees on fire?
maybe we'll investigate that in a moment.
Mhm.
Not yet.
I'll let Drago investigate about that now.
No, but we do need time for this to happen. So
Alright, okay.
there's no forest fire right now. It would take
Well,
a
there
while.
is one, but not over here.
Yeah.
Do I know what his friends look like?
Yeah, you know the people you suspect of him being friendly
Like this kobold.
Okay, has
Yeah.
he spotted me?
with.
I'm
No,
in the forest.
Tyber's not seen you at all. You just seen this girl come running out of a forest saying, scary magic.
Okay, I'm gonna cast an illusion on me to look like the woman if I can. This one.
Okay,
That one.
yep. It's an impromptu disguise.
Who looks strangely similar to a scared little girl.
Oh, bugger off!
You instead make yourself look like me.
No, you go to cast this. Jeez, I don't even know what happens. So you're trying to cast an hallucination on yourself to make you look like the woman over there, but you, as you're doing this, like you cast it and you cast it kind of dodgily, so it doesn't actually move with you, and all you've kind of done is just created a holographic version of the woman.
Who moves as you move, but only in the same spot.
Yes, has the same actions as you, but is rooted to the ground.
And you are unaware.
Oh, sure, I can work with it. I run in roughly the right direction, so the girl like came from there that way.
Yeah,
She flung a lot rock, so I can guess roughly.
Oh,
You know where she came from. Like you can go into the forest if you want.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Bring
man,
in
I
with.
could have used my deflex.
You can't bring it with you.
Oh, it's like
It's-
rooted over there.
It's rooted over there. Like
It's stuck. It'll move as you move, perfectly mimicking your actions and making you look like that person, but only on that square.
yeah. So like
That's
when
not-
you're walking, it runs on the spot.
Mm-hmm. So, have I actually located him at all? Like, can I see him from here?
You'll have to do a roll to like look for him, but it won't be
Alright,
too
okay.
hard.
Worst escort mission ever.
Oh!
Finally.
You definitely find him, and Space, you have the advantage because he does not see you. He's looking over.
He's
He's
too busy eating an apple.
yeah. He's looking for more apples over here because he's eaten the one he just got.
Okay, so I'm going to like approach him and kind of turn him this direction, so he's facing me. Cause you're saying that this acts in the same way that I act, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
But it's
so-
way back here.
Yeah, but that's fine. I can do things. Trust me.
What?
Trust me. Shut up.
Fine.
So basically, I'm going to say, "Hey, Dad, hi. You know the girl over there?" Then when he looks away to look at her, right, I just sit there waving.
Oh, okay. Mhm.
Can I even see that through the trees?
Give me a roll for eyesight, Tyler. Your
Answer.
eyesight's pretty bad. You can't really see. You can barely see beyond the trees, to be honest.
Oh, hold on, let me conjure my glasses.
Yeah, give me a roll.
No,
for
no, no,
conjure-
no, no, Dad, no, Dad, no magic. I just like put his arms down.
Are you still gonna cast? Are you gonna? Tyler?
Well, yes, but now it's gonna like cast at my feet.
Okay, yep. Space Monkey tried to interrupt you as you were casting, but you
Two
did not
rolls.
care. You kept. Two spells. Right. You cast a near sight up the ground. And a flash. In the blink of an eye, move up to 10 spaces almost instantaneously to travel through targets along the way. Any target you pass
So
through
suddenly,
takes 10 damage.
flash, and I'm over this way.
No, you'd be over here towards her because that's where you were looking. So you were here, so you go
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
I thought
8,
square
9.
was 5 feet.
No,
Oh, hi,
no.
Gertrude!
You flash right up in front of her.
But that bright light doesn't stun. It doesn't stun. Oh, it's not actually a bright light. Okay.
No, it's in a blink of an eye. Move 10 spaces.
It's a rename for Blink.
Anyway, I'm just gonna be like waving at him.
Okay. Right, so you
That's
turn.
it.
Mm-hmm.
And then like try and run back up.
Are you
Are you
moving?
gonna run through difficult terrain?
Are you going to move towards in space because that will have an effect on your hallucination?
That's true. You know what? I point back at the trees with her.
Okay.
Yeah, that means you have to face away from Grandpa. Like your physical self.
Okay, Tyber
So you
turns
don't know
around.
if this is working.
Oh yeah, so you point over here at the forest with the hallucination. Timer turns around to look where you're pointing. You may now advance safely for a little bit. I'm guessing that was your plan to walk towards him again.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Hey, it's my daughter! Run away!
Oh, are you gonna try and run?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, if you're gonna start running, I'm going to do things.
All right.
Oh,
Sandstorm.
Oh.
is that gonna do anything to me in my armor that is rendered immune?
It's
The
magic
ground's
resistant.
transferred into
Oh.
the ground's transformed into rough terrain.
Hey, so you want to play the old game or that? I shall counter with sleep.
Okay, wait. Summon forth a
Are
massive
you just
sandstorm.
taking a nap?
No, the spell sleep cast on her.
Oh, okay. All right. So, Space, I'm gonna need to give you. Oh wait. Okay. So, Space roll for the sandstorm.
Mm.
If it's
Okay.
20, Tiber can't interrupt. Otherwise, Tiber can interrupt. Okay, Tiber, you can interrupt.
I use the fates thing. Fates thing.
Okay, Fates.
Rage fate.
Tiber, you have to roll that again, but with 6 die.
Oh. Okay.
19 still. Okay, so you're putting him to sleep. What is your ability? Sleep. Place your hand against the target and force them to sleep, stunning them. You have to be in melee
Oh,
range,
okay.
dude.
Yeah.
You can't
Okay.
do
Oh, that's
this.
a melee. Oh, I thought that said 10 range.
No, that's the one range.
Oh.
Well, still sandstorm then for night.
Let's nightmare then.
Nightmare force target. Nightmare to target, charming them. You and your allies may spend movement regulations to boost the number of targets.
No, I can't charm them. That'd be too easy.
Yeah, I'd have to. Space would get an attempt to resist.
Yeah.
Regal Top Hat.
Yes, I shall wrinkle top hat at her.
Okay, so 19 on a random spell.
2 random spells.
2? Because
Because it's a 19.
do you crit on a 19 as well? Or is it just high rolls?
It's not a crit. It's just high rolls.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Space.
Spicy dragon rum.
Spicy dragon rams. Just spicy ale around you, doing 15 damage to foes. Okay.
That's a 3 range.
That's still.
Damage range.
Pestilence.
It covers 3 squares around him.
No, at distance of
So I
5.
spewed alcohol everywhere around me.
Yep. And a cloud of pestilence happens around Space Monkey. But I'm gonna let the sandstorm go off as well, because this is just gonna be an absolutely. There's gonna be a huge commotion going on. So we have.
Rage fight.
So what's this?
We have Spicy Dragon Rum. That's a 3x3 around Tiber. So that's Tiber's rum, and then the Pestilence Cloud. Let's do a dark little green all around Space Monkey. And then the Sandstorm, which just happens in a huge area. I'm guessing sort of like a huge area encompassing all of these people.
So this is why we keep having to move town.
Yeah, so this little girl gets covered in a sandstorm, this creepy guy gets covered in a sandstorm, these 2 kids get covered in a sandstorm, Tiber and Space and the hallucination get covered in the sandstorm.
And everyone takes 5 damage.
Everyone takes
Help
5
me!
damage. Hallucination dies.
What?
Because it's hallucination, it
Just
can't...
killed the little girl.
No, the
What?
hallucination.
No.
The hallucination
Oh.
dies. But the little girl takes 5 damage, like got sand in her eyes, these goes over here, was going
This is a bad day for people.
It really is. And Space, I think you
People
get
probably just stay
So
home.
glad you had wrinkled top hat.
someone
Random
forth a
spells
massive
make me so
sandstorm.
entertaining.
Deals 5 damage to all foes on the battlefield if successful. You empty space on the battlefield for every target hit. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rough terrain spaces. Where would you like them?
7 rough terrains.
Yeah.
All the way around Grandpa.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Okay.
So more like that kind of thing to box in.
Oh, you mean like that?
You know, the big
So,
reason I ran outside
that-
was
Oh, you can move them around if you want. Like, those are all your
I-
tiles, so
okay.
yeah.
Why, Tiber, why are you moving it?
because you said
I
you wanted
can't
to
move
box me in.
I can't move it.
Oh, you can't move it? Why can Tiber
No.
move it if you can't move it?
Because Tiber sees them as actual tiles, I see them as dots.
Oh, right, yeah, okay.
So
So,
like that, across that,
yeah,
a line of 4,
line of 4.
and then another
Okay.
line of 4.
Oh, okay, right, cool.
So he has to move towards me type thing.
Yep. Oh, come on, dude, just stop snapping. There you go.
I'm curious, in the actual sandstorm wind itself, does that blow the coat open to reveal the book or anything?
I don't know. I don't think you could see
No,
it through the cloud
Space,
of
you have other
pestilence.
problems. Mostly in the fact that you are also Tiber, but poisoned.
Space, you weren't supposed to get poisoned.
The one status effect you couldn't have. And you got it. So, at this
I'm gonna
point,
shout.
at this point, I'm
I'm
going
gonna
to do
shout
a
to the
meta level
people-
thing. Hyperion, did you need to leave at any point?
During URealms?
Yeah, how necessary? Because I think we're coming up on the end of this time slot,
In
aren't we?
about an hour and 10 minutes.
Okay, alright. So, what were you saying, Space?
I was gonna shout to everyone, "Help me, my granddad! He's senile and old, and it's just
He's a
mental."
senile battle mage.
Gonna give you a roll.
Oh, bugger off!
Oh,
And Space rolls 2 natural ones.
no, this was me. This was me rolling.
Oh, my bad. My
I
bad.
see. Okay. So Space. Even in this clusterfuck, you can't really see what's happening. But at a meta level, I want you guys to know that over here there are. Ooh, jeez. Okay, that's strange. There are a bunch of paladins, but they all have their backs to this scenario. The mayor is over here. They all have their backs going, man, that's a mighty fine forest over there. I really am proud of this town. Nothing goes wrong here. It's a wonderful place to be.
Hey, do you know when Kenneth's birthday is?
Tomorrow.
I do not have that information. It was not his birthday today, I'm pretty sure.
It's tomorrow.
Yeah, I wanted to throw a birthday for him. A birthday party for him.
You can throw a party for him if you want. Let's go. Yeah, let's go over to
Not
Hyperion.
me as a character,
Just
me
throw
as a
away.
paladin.
Oh right. Okay, as a paladin. So where's Kenneth?
He's
Okay.
over there.
At least
over
it's
there.
not as bad as me
Over there,
tripping, falling, and making a little girl think I burst into flames.
Or
Are you sure we're having like a massive firefight in the middle of town, and now there's just dust and sand and pestilence everywhere?
Go over to Mom's bookshelf and chuck everything off of it, looking for my package.
Okay. Give me a roll.
Down. I mean, what?
You just start
Can I
going.
roll something that's not a 4?
You just go crazy at this bookshelf.
I do have Way of the Tiger. I go at it with my claws then.
Oh yeah, you just start slicing it up. You start cutting this wardrobe apart. It starts falling into pieces. That's good enough. That's just destroying your
magic.
mother's bookshelf. That's punishment enough, probably.
And then go over here and do the same thing.
Okay.
Including the books of how not to let your grandfather summon a demon portal.
Yeah, those are all books on like anti-dark magic.
Oh, Mom, you're so stupid.
You start destroying her wardrobe as well.
Yep.
You're gonna wind up with her panties on your face. You know that, right?
I don't find her package. I don't find the package anywhere, do I? I almost said
No.
no package. I'm like,
You don't find that either.
package.
Not in there, you won't. Or will you?
Okay. Oh, you tear it to
oh
absolute.
look, a crit.
You tear it to pieces, and at this point you're like, oh, she wouldn't have hit it up here. She would not have had time to get up here.
Now
Okay,
with Granddad on the loose.
back to Granddad.
No, we'll keep going with you for a bit because we were at space for quite a while. The
Okay.
combat has started, apparently.
I guess I'll go to the kitchen.
Oh,
Alright,
okay.
did you take the health off me, by the way?
Oh, no, I haven't yet, no.
Because I'm gonna die soon.
Wait,
It's
when did
fine.
Mom
Fine.
recover health? Oh wait, I missed. That's right.
Yeah, you didn't, yeah. I think we would have remembered if you had always killed your mom.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah, give me a roll appearing for looking in here.
Okay, I'm gonna look in the oven.
Okay, you go over to look in the oven, but these guys have
Do I
basically...
find an ice elemental inside?
No, these ice elementals are basically all melted. They're like tiny little dwarfs now, and you slip up on the water as you go to investigate. So you are on your arse. Oops, not in danger. You're stunned.
Do I take damage?
Yeah, you'll take
Yes.
5 damage.
The best part
Okay.
is that little girl.
I pull out another bottle of Porco the Sangria.
Okay.
Better
Yep.
have so
I'm
much
now
fun.
getting slowly drunk.
All right. Yep. Give me a roll for the drinking.
Underage drinking.
Wow, at one point I had 20k bit rate.
Oh God!
God.
I drop it on my face.
yeah. Yeah.
Seems
Oh,
like
God.
Operion has a drinking problem.
Yeah, you slipped over, you fallen on your ass, you're like, oh my god, I can't deal with this. You pull out your bottle of Porco Sangrio and you go to drink it, and there's nothing there. It's empty.
Damn it, I thought you were gonna say any collapses
Do I lose my
unconscious.
ability then?
You
Just
you
the
lose
end of
access
the
to it
points.
until you can... Why can't... Did you lock this? Oh, I
No,
might,
you
I
did.
might have locked it. So you can't use this until you find another bottle.
God damn it!
Okay, let's go back to Tiber in space.
Alrighty. This is quite a conflagration! To me, my minions! And I shall summon 4 elemental earth minions.
Okay, give me a roll. Oh, you go to cast the spell, but you slip on the alcohol you just spewed up. And you're like, ah. You fall over. You'll take 5 damage.
Fun times. Oh! Alright, now can I do more stuff, or...
Space's turn. We'll do this one proper combat now because it's basically is. So 1 action, 1 move.
Space is poisoned!
So Space, yeah, you can't recover health. I think that's all poison does. Yeah.
Okay, also I should flick that pinata thing token over. Pinata token!
Pinyokin, even.
Oh,
Will
yeah,
this
yeah.
refresh? Will this refresh the encounter thing?
I might let that happen, to be honest. Yeah. Like after this combat, I think you guys will have your limiteds back because that was a bit strange.
Oh,
That's a good question.
right. I guess I'm gonna have to try and be vicious.
Okay. Just you.
To be fair, that little girl has done more damage to me than any other person has done in any of our games.
Yeah. Like. So yeah, Space. You love your father, but right now he's causing a bit of a problem. I mean,
Would the fire from the exploding pinata cause fire on the ground?
You mean the alcohol-soaked ground?
you better believe it would. If something fire explodes in here, the ground's gonna be on fire.
Spell pinata!
Oh my god.
Spell pinata
Remember,
explodes into
it
gold,
won't do
not
anything
fire.
to me.
What? What? How?
Yeah, it's
Because of my armor.
What? No,
No,
you're
spell
still
pinata.
The blast is gonna hit my armor and it won't do anything to me.
no. You'll still take damage. It's just your armor is immune to the damage.
Yeah,
So
this is
your
completely
armor can't
different
be-
from how we played it the last time I had this armor.
Well, rules change. This is how I'm reading it now.
Otherwise, I can't do anything to you at all. I'll like run up to you and hit you with a stave. What is that gonna do? Nothing. I have basically nothing already against you, so just give me one simple little tiny thing.
Yeah, it does explode into a gold of shower of gold and fire. So this will.
Nice Freudian slip there.
Yeah. Okay, it will explode into a golden shower, and things will start to heat up.
Anyway, I'm gonna do it.
Yep, go for it.
Because at this point, I need to do something.
Alright, yeah, you summon your pinata, and it goes charging straight at Tiber, and explodes into a huge fireball.
Do they notice now?
Oh, they'll notice now, but I just need to double read this again. There's no special effect, this is just a fuck you. Okay, so a Tiber goes flying backwards. The ground is completely on fire here. Tiber, you're going to take 50 damage.
Oh god!
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And give me a second, but I think I can still use Cherry Blossom, right? With the purple one?
Cherry Blossom. You've used your move. If you wanted to use an anytime action, you could, yes.
Is EX not?
No,
it
shall interrupt.
Hang on a second, Tiber.
Hurricane.
If it's got the multicolored gem, you can use it at any point without using anything.
Oh, can I like do that in a different order then? Because I used the multicolored one.
Oh yeah. Never mind. Yeah, that's fine. You can do it in
right.
this order because you've used that as your anytime. So yeah, you still get your action. So go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So I guess Cherry Blossom, because I'm assuming they stay alive mid-fight. Yeah, okay, yeah, mid-fight they can stay up. I'm assuming with the
yeah, they can
change
change.
direction.
Yeah. Well, so, what do you want to just like throw a bunch of petals at Tiber?
I'm trying to think. You know what? No. I'm gonna do a magma orb dead on top of him.
There's
Okay.
in the foe EX!
Timba his arms wide.
All right.
Yeah. Can I abandon LaFoe?
Enrage face.
Okay, Enrage Fates. Okay, he's gonna reroll Tiber. You can interrupt after he's done his reroll. If you still want to, he might get a 1.
Give me a second, I'm just gonna move him over here and then... Yeah, that token.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, there's a 1. You go to what were you gonna do to interrupt Tiber?
Well, I was going to Hurricane Bracer.
Okay, so yeah, Space goes and casts this orb at you. You see this magma orb coming, and just from on the ground, you hold out your arm straight across your chest while you're laying on the ground, far off your Hurricane Bracer. The orb coming straight towards you, just spins all the way around, gets deflected, and hits Space Monkey. So Space, you're going to take 5 damage, and all the spaces around you are dangerous terrain. Which...
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna use the optimistic and do it again.
Oh, what?
Optimistic?
Whenever you
Optimistic.
Whenever you critical fail, get a bonus action that you would use even after a critical fail. Oh, okay. Okay, so the ground is still going to be ignited around you. Where's the red tile? Did I delete the red tile? I guess I did. Okay, this will be purple tile for dangerous
right
terrain.
here in the trees.
Oh, there it is. Excellent. Yep, thank you.
Oh, I need to flick the shrine.
So just
I'm
so
so
you
bored, I
really
just started pulling up random clips.
so just so you know, Space, just so you're aware, if you end your turn in dangerous terrain, you must death roll.
That's the issue.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So don't
I've
stand
not
on
used a
these.
move yet.
I
I've not
think
used
it's
a
all
move yet.
I think it's all adjacent. Where's
Also, wouldn't this be dangerous terrain? This alcohol that exploded?
Yeah, it's close enough to catch the alcohol on fire.
Yeah, I'll just agree. Boom,
Burn, baby, burn.
Disco Inferno.
Indeed.
Now, since
How
I
you
used
doing
one
over
of
there, Simon?
Operian's Limited, does he lose an anytime action, or do I?
You don't lose anything for that because, like, here, this is just like a flavor text of you ricocheting the bomb back to them.
Wait, what of mine did you use?
I used your Hurricane Bracer.
So do
That's
I
not
still...
a spell.
Isn't it?
That's an
Wait,
item.
oh, do you not have a hurricane bracer? If you don't, you
Oh.
probably couldn't, because I mean,
Oh.
even if it wasn't an item, I mean, it's an item, so like you can't really. If you
I
don't
like
have
how I
one, you
have
can't
no
just like borrow his
Okay, well
arm.
then I'll just call it a magma orb instead. Magma orb for a magma orb.
Okay, but you eat magma orb to the face.
Oh, so you magma orb and I could say that like he did it first and then. Yeah, I think you rolled a 1 space when trying to cast it, so I think it has to bounce back on you.
So
But yeah, it's
Sandy,
just a
what were
different
the,
mechanism.
What were the extra life tokens for again?
Just
They're
cookies.
just cookies.
They're just random things, and I actually need.
I think they're for good roleplay was what we were gonna do, but I've
Yeah.
not been keeping track.
The 2 things I was going to do were interrupt and use bathed in LaFoe.
So do I still have like a movement and an action left? Because the optimistic, because I've not moved yet. I've
Oh
just been
my
standing
god.
here.
Yeah, okay, hang on a minute, space. So, Tyver, you were gonna bathe in LaFoe. Okay, that's very risky. I think actually
It
space
fully
got a bonus
restores my
action.
stamina.
Yeah, but it turns Vitario into dangerous terrain, so like, if you end your turn on it, because you're
Well, that's
you know,
fine.
on
All
your
I have
back.
to do is do this.
Okay.
He can't end his turn there. He has to move.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
he
have to move
dies.
anyways.
Oh right, yeah. that
Because
thing of
bathed in
yours.
LaFoe fully restores my stamina.
No, because you're uncomfortable. You can't ever find comfort in life. You're always fiddling to find an enjoyable position. You cannot stand in the same space for multiple rounds.
Yep.
So yeah, you have to move.
I have to move anyways. I haven't moved yet. I've just
Alright.
been
Is it like
blasted.
a spoink? Like if you
I've
stop
not
moving your
moved
arms
yet.
off?
Okay, space. What's your bonus action due to your optimistic?
I have no idea what he's asking in that question, though.
Yeah, sorry, man. I can't help.
You need more context in that clockwork.
Space.
So do I still have movement and action?
Yes, you have a movement and a bonus action.
Okay, I'm going to move, right, up here, and because this says that I can use hallucination to cast 2 hallucinations, I'm going to make it look like I'm still
Oh,
in
extra
there,
life tokens.
you know? Because I'm assuming this area
Yeah,
here is now
little
pretty
tokens
hard
with
to
the
see.
extra life symbol on them.
Wait.
They don't do anything.
Oh.
So I was gonna make like one illusion, make it look like I'm still in here burning to death. So actually, I'll move myself back here.
Would I even be able to see that through the fire and pestilence and the bad eyesight?
Maybe, maybe not. But yeah, you can do that, space. You can make a.
Yeah, but not only that, also make Tiber think that he's what do you call it? Like, still inside this area.
Wait,
You
so
know, and
you
it would
want
be easier
make
for him
an
to run
image-
out in this direction.
I don't know how you'd make him think he's still in there unless you would.
Oh.
Like narrow his vision so he can't
Both
see
in
down
it or
near his
in
feet.
it.
Unless you
Detail
want
bites are in my chat.
to make it look like all of this is actually
viewer
on
list.
top of me.
You could. I think you could put fire in one tile, but just looking at the card, because like it says, put something in an empty tile.
Oh, okay.
I think you'd only be able to make the fire look like it was like an extra tile, if that makes sense.
Oh, right, okay. Okay, can I actually change that slightly then?
Yeah, sure.
And I'll move there and cast Sandstorm again then.
Okay. Give me a roll. Holy shit, okay.
I'm just wondering when I can use Bathed in LaFoe.
Not anytime soon, mate. You've just got trapped in another sandstorm. So once again, everyone over here, tons of sand whips up and around their face. The little girl over here can't see out of either of her eyes. These guys over here are also like, there's another sandstorm, for fuck's sake. Someone help. And all these guys take 5 damage.
Roll for awareness and get a 1.
Tyler takes 5. Do you take 5 space? I think you do.
I don't think so because it's mine, but I don't know.
Yeah, all foes. You're not your foe.
Yeah.
And you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6, no, 5 tiles. I can count. You get 5 tiles wherever you want them.
So I don't have the same amount as I did last time with the 7?
No, last time I accidentally counted you for one of them, and I also counted your hallucination.
Ah, okay. Well, 3 in a line like that,
Okay.
and 3 in a line like that.
Okay.
If you want to remove that one and that one, that's fine.
Well, they'll stay there until the end of combat, I think.
Okay, I was just saying that if you wanted to retroactively change that.
This is such a weird happenstance.
It really is. Okay, that is Space's turn over. Uperian, back in the house.
I'm gonna check the fridge because somehow we've invented refrigerators.
Okay.
Iceboxes.
Lying on the
Yeah,
floor
icebox.
without a bottle of alcohol.
Failing
Failing to open the fridge.
You go over to here to open the fridge, but you slip again on the now huge puddle of water that is over here. So I'm gonna do a little line.
I can't believe I just rolled another natural fucking one.
Better you than me.
So this entire area here is just wet terrain and apparently incredibly dangerous to Uperian. In fact, Uperian, I hate to do this, but seeing as you've just rolled another 1 on walking on a wet surface, I'm gonna have to ask you to do a death roll. It's gonna be just a 1, so don't roll another 1, and your character will not slip and fall to his death. Okay. Very close. You fall over. You're gonna take another 5 damage.
Ow.
Regal top hat.
Okay. Oh.
I am playing dangerous now.
Yeah, but whatever it is, it crits, doesn't it?
Yep.
No.
Because
Yep.
you're he's
If it's 17, 18, 19 is a high roll.
a minus. High rolls count as crits when fighting indoors, and he is most definitely indoors. Okay, so you get 2 critical. Frost Blast and Spell Steal.
Damn it, I just critical failed.
You just critical failed when casting Frost Blast. Okay, so when you cast Frost Blast on the floor, which completely encases all of the water into ice, making it incredibly difficult terrain.
And making an ice elemental.
And well, no, it's not gonna make a nice elemental. It's just gonna.
No, that's whenever the target is hit by ice. Okay.
Yeah, because this is just like he's critical failed now. So instead of this doing something incredibly useful, he's just gonna accidentally freeze the entire floor.
And all the salad.
So because this is difficult terrain
That
now,
salad is ruined.
because this is all difficult terrain, you can only move 1 tile at a time until you're out of here. And I'm gonna need a roll for everyone.
I'm gonna move like a penguin.
Okay.
Slide on your belly.
You start waddling towards the
I'm
door.
just imagining that God, the penguin sitting his leg thing.
Oh, okay, I'll give you another
so
roll.
glad we're recording this.
Let's try and get you out of the kitchen.
We're not.
We are.
Alright,
Okay.
okay.
And 1 more roll just in case, you know, it's a slippery doorway that. Okay, you managed to get out of the kitchen.
Oh, that's
just-
gonna wreck all the wood.
Just for the sake of like being quick with a period, we're just gonna keep going until something fun happens over here, because combat over
Okay.
here is really slow. So
I'm gonna cast a spell into the kitchen with Regal top hat because fuck that place.
okay,
Oh dear.
19. It's a crit. Oops.
Into the kitchen, specifically into the kitchen.
Into the kitchen.
Spirit rush. And release the beast.
Oh, oh god.
Does he have any companions?
No. Oh, unfortunately you don't. Oh, that's a shame.
I still gain 5 bonus actions.
You have 5 bonus actions, Hyperion. I mean, not that it means that much right now because of the nature of this game, but sure, you can do 5 things right now.
Well, it's not in the kitchen. That leaves 1 room.
Right. Well, it leaves 2 rooms, but yeah.
Yeah,
suppose
like
it-
this
What is
big
this?
room
Is this
here
a
as
jail
well.
cell?
What
There's
is
all
this
this. There's all this over
I
here
think
and down
that's
here.
a chapel.
Really?
It's like, I don't think those are knives. I think those are like sunbeams coming in, and it's got like a little sort of like pews.
Sunbeams coming in from inside the house.
I mean, yeah, it's a dark
Well,
place.
it's a paladin chapel, and you know it's.
That's an armory.
Guys, you know, affirmate ritual. Like,
It's
No, that's an armory. Those are sword
Also,
racks.
logically, this
Hang
room
on.
would be next in the rotation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we will never know what that room is. Hopefully.
Okay. Wait, didn't Mom lock the door?
Yeah.
Yes,
I was
yes,
about
we-
to say, how are you walking through the door?
This door is locked.
Okay, can I cut off the lock with my claws?
You can try. You got 5 bonus actions. Your claws don't do anything to it.
Okay, Regal top hat.
Oh jeez.
Oh, god damn it!
Oh
yes.
no! Oh
What do you get when
god!
you fail with the regal top hat?
Hammer of Sanctification. Oh my god. Okay, so
That's-
The whole
Everywhere.
battlefield!
the whole battlefield. Well, the whole battlefield is subjective. So in this case, you call a giant motherfucking hammer down on the fucking house. So
I just set my house on fire.
yeah, a huge hammer just comes flying down. I'm gonna need you to roll to dodge out of the way.
No!
It's like a Mjolnir meteorite, basically.
Exactly. So you hear it, and you just jump out of the way of the door, as this entire area of the house is just plunged into fire.
I imagine I take 5 damage.
I think how much does hammer do? 5 damage. Yeah, right. This is gonna do like 15.
Will I fire the place, Cedric?
Okay.
so you take 15
for
damage.
my
This is
third bonus action, I'm going to.
Hang on a
my
sec.
jar-
I want to get
Actually,
some.
I'm gonna save on my fairy jar.
I want to get some tiles out.
Well, it's not like it has a limited number of uses.
No, I know. I'm gonna heal myself with my fairy jar.
Okay.
You get healed by that?
I don't know. I'm firing.
I
I don't.
think this is a little bit of overkill.
Okay.
Yeah, you got the door open.
Did I get the door open?
You both definitely got the door
house
open. Yeah.
Got the house open.
You do have more problems
Really?
than that, though.
With a critical fail?
Yeah. Oh no, that's a bit big. But
Oh, it was 5, right? Okay, hold on.
it's
Let me
It's
remove
the
it.
entire battlefield.
yeah. So yeah, but this
It's
was
the
like
entire
directed.
room.
So it was like this entire area here is just on fire
so-
right now, and there's a huge
I
hole
got the door
going.
open, but it's kind of hard to get through the fire.
Yeah.
So you still have what? 3 more bonus actions?
All right.
Yes.
Um,
Well, I mean,
Regal top hat.
technically, the bonus actions would have all gone because of a critical fail. So that would have ended your turn. But
But this is funny.
this is roleplay stuff because we need to get you doing something other than sitting in the bloody house.
Well,
So-
if I heal myself with the fireflies, that gives me 2 actions. So, okay, Regal top hat again.
Yep. Oh, give me a roll for the fairy jar first. You might drop it.
Okay, and then there's your 6 for the fairy jar.
Okay, yeah, you fumble it open in a panic and you manage to eat the fairies. Although the fairies like
I
do
think
some
it's like
magic.
from Zelda.
They fly out to every ally on the battlefield. Did
It's
we get-
like what
did we
happened
each get
to
30
Tesla.
health back?
This
We're
one.
not on the battlefield.
No,
We're not allies.
you're a different battlefield.
And then
Yes.
Regal top hat on the fire. Oh man, Mom's gonna be so pissed!
Okay. You attempt to put out the fire
Yeah, I'm big.
with masochism.
Empower your hands with black fire before you relentlessly basic attack an ally over and over as many times as you like. Each basic attack deals exactly 30 damage, and you must finish whipping the target before any bonus actions or effects come into play.
First
Wait,
of
Wait,
all,
that fire!
Sylvia, I'm going to need you to quote that. You're going to try and put out the fire with masochism. Second of all, what the fuck, dude?
What kind of card is
What I get for pulling a rouge spell?
I'm trying to find out any use for that.
The Rouge is a very difficult class.
Okay, I'm gonna try. I have one more bonus action.
Okay, so you've just basically gone over here and tried to stamp it out, but that's not worked. You're going to try
Okay,
and
roll the 10.
Pull another
This
spell
is why
out.
random magic is so
I need
awesome.
an ice spell.
Lacine.
Yes!
The entire
entire
realm
realm
becomes
for all
frozen for
players.
all players, non-divine, and non-believers for a few moments. All targets on a battlefield become puppets you control with your psychic strings. As long as targets... you may move targets as many spaces you like, up to 5 spaces, then unfreeze time. A believer who casts the spell is stuck in limbo, blah 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 blah.
So does that mean you can move the fire?
No, it's not an entity you can move.
To be fair, it is the entire realm is frozen in time. I can walk through fire.
You
How
can...
do you get back out?
That's a... Yeah, that is a problem.
Oh, I can. I have Encore.
Ah.
Oh.
Alright, so you freeze time and you walk through the fire and into the room, and then time unfreezes.
Just remember, Encore EX cannot recast consumable anytime or limited out abilities.
Well, fuck.
Yeah.
Your son's burning to death.
I'm sure it's not the first time.
You've trapped yourself in a room.
Where he can hopefully make a cheese golem.
Alright.
Oops. Hey, I'm a novice magician. I don't understand how this works.
So you're in the room, all you can see right now is a desk and a shelf with some books on it. The desk also has some books on it, scattered around.
Okay. Well, that was all 3 of my bonus actions.
You had 5.
Yeah.
Please go.
You had...
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we'll keep going here, as I said, until, you know,
All right,
I deem
fine.
necessary. So.
Search the bookshelves.
Alright, give me a roll, searching. You start pulling out all the drawers, there's nothing in there, you look all across the
That's critical.
desk, there's nothing in there. Oh, that's a crit.
That's
Wait, is that...
a 19.
You said you started searching the drawers?
Yeah, it is.
That's
It
cocked.
is a 19. It's yeah.
That's
the
cocked.
thing.
Give it a reroll, and I'm gonna shrink
Oh,
it
look,
down.
a 19.
Wait, I made this roll up previously. Okay, 16. Yeah, so you're searching all the... I mean, it's gonna basically be the same, but you're searching all the places. You don't find anything. You come across a drawer that you can't open because it's locked.
Okay, Regal top hat.
Oh god. Note to self: don't give him a top.
You
hat.
know what?
I know, right?
I'm trying to be an annoying kid.
Spirit Rush again.
Granted you
You
5
have-
bonus actions.
You are getting ready. You are ready to open this fucking desk drawer.
Okay. I guess slice it open with my claws first.
Give it a roll.
Go for it.
10. You manage to break open the lock. You pull out the drawer. There's nothing in there.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna Regal top out the fire while I can.
17.
That was so close.
That's a crit.
That's a crit.
Yeah.
That was almost a crit fail. Flock of ravens.
Flock of ravens. Mark of manipulations. That's it's gonna be
Market melt.
completely useless.
That doesn't do anything.
Yeah. Flock of ravens. Transform yourself into a flock of up to 5 ravens and place them in empty adjacent spaces. Each raven may take a single attack before they're killed.
Okay. As a flock of ravens, I'm gonna start searching the room, I guess.
You just called for some help.
So yeah, you
Do each of the ravens have a tiny top hat?
just... No. One of them's just...
Only decorative. Only decorative.
One of them's covered in one of the top hats. So there's one top hat which is hiding one of the ravens.
It's this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I guess I'll roll for picking apart the room.
No, just.
As a flock of birds.
Wait, what are you rolling for? Oh, just searching the room.
Yeah.
No.
As
Okay.
a flock of birds.
Face.
Okay.
No.
Space knew what I was about to do. Oh look, you stumbled upon
Silent
something.
time.
It's not silence. Come on.
Yes!
There's a 1. Oh no.
Yes!
You can fly over the
You
fire
start
and
searching
watch
the room and you've flown around every nook and cranny and you just cannot find anything. And you are getting concerned because the fire's getting closer to you.
Okay. I fly out of the room.
There's
Okay.
a hole
Right
in
in.
the roof.
Give me a roll for flying out of a room.
Is my mom gonna try and kill me? Is the fireplace lit?
I think everything is lit. This
I
place
think it
is
is
lit.
now.
There's a
Period.
big
The
hole
place
in the
is
roof
lit.
because a hammer crashed through it.
It's gonna be okay. You make it out, but not all of your ravens do. So you return
Oh,
to
I
your
don't
normal
need
self.
all of them to. Only I need one. Only one of them needs to.
Yeah.
Only the silent one.
You return to your normal self. You are not silent. Stop being
Okay.
silent. I can't stop you being
that-
silent. Wow, you're
Yeah, I
silent
tried.
forever.
I don't know why. He just
It's
doesn't
because
know.
the original token was deleted instead of duplicated.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Well, yeah, but you're not silenced. Wait, I can spawn another one of you. That's fine.
Regal top hat
There you
on
go.
the fire. I'm just trying to desperately put out this fire now.
Okay. Stop moving his tile.
You're
Fuck.
burning.
Fuck.
Oh,
5.
5. Okay, hang on a second. I need to bring him back into existence.
Can we get rid of all these extra dice?
Yep, I will in a moment. Do. Roll a 5.
Question: does space see smoke rising out of the house?
Oh, he'll
Make him a
notice in a
bit busy.
moment.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. There's 2 giant sandstorms raging.
Calm the foe. Wow, you did it. You removed all the
Okay.
fire. You got the perfect one on the 5.
Removes all dangerous terrain spaces on the battlefield.
Yep.
Does this include ours?
No.
Nope, but it does include the kitchen. It's now safe to walk in there again.
How many moves do I have left?
You still have
I
3, 2 what? 2 I
Forrest
think.
has one bonus, he thinks.
Yeah, because you should have 2 bonus actions left because you
Oh yeah, because of the
birded,
bug.
fired.
Yeah, he scraped at the desk to open it. Then he tried Flock of Ravens, and then he calmed the foe, so he's got 2 left.
Okay. I guess just Regal top hat for the sake of Regal top hat.
This can't go wrong at all.
Okay. So you're just like, come on, I just need to find it.
Yeah, there's spells to find stuff.
That's a spit. It's not this one.
Spit on the table.
It's a spit on the table. There's now a huge chunk melting out away from the table.
Well, it's not acid. It's just poison.
It's acid.
Okay, and one more.
We now have a marble table.
One more. Boop.
Spirit rush.
Reconstitute. You feel a lot better.
If you are killed in combat, you may rebuild your body and come back to life.
Excellent.
Immortal.
Okay.
You're immortal once.
I have Encore.
Oh, that's true.
Here's the thing. I have Encore, and look at my wand.
Oh god, yeah.
I can keep Reconstitute on Encore and just keep using my wand.
You could. Yeah, where's that reconstitute? There you go. I'll keep this next to your portrait so you know it's the last thing you used.
Well, that's gonna be handy.
Alright, so we're
Okay.
gonna go back over to this fight over here. So
I'm
find-
sorry, I got 10 bonus actions.
And you couldn't even find the cheese. Cheese Lord after all. Okay. So this is a roll for these guys, seeing if they notice what's going on over here.
I think we have a bigger problem.
What?
Saibi, can you properly burn the house? Like right in
Yeah.
here.
Just black should do.
Immortal top hat.
Oh, because of it, yeah, just to
Where
mark.
does the house need to be burned?
Round here. It's general area.
Oh, just like the everything that's in charge. You mean
Yeah,
Yeah.
just so that there's evidence of fire.
shenanigans? Yes.
Hmm.
There's always a
Someone-
fire and something exploding. Have you noticed that? We always burn things.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of fire spells, and buildings tend to get in the way. But
Speaking of which, how's that forest fire doing?
that forest fire is not even really a problem right now. Like we'll discuss it later. Like it's only a
Is
tiny
Kenneth
few.
Ford burning?
It's only a few small little
So-
guys running through a forest on fire. It would be a problem for a bit. What's more of a problem is that
Oh,
Space, you have just seen a giant hammer go straight through your fucking house. And a huge
Also,
explosion.
I imagine the cheese in the cheese golem kit is melted by now.
It's a possibility, yep.
I mean, the cheese itself is still cheese.
And these guys over
But it's
here,
a bit runny, so make sure it doesn't run away.
these guys over here are like, man, did you just hear that? And they all turn around and they see what is transpiring over here, and they just come running. So the mayor is blowing his whistle, and there are paladins just swarming over here.
I thought this was supposed to be a non-combat game too.
I know, right?
We have a way of messing up plans.
You do not need combat for
This-
you guys to destroy everything.
I think so.
This was meant to happen later.
Oh.
Just imagine what happens if they are in combat.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
if it's the last campaign, we're immortal.
Alright.
Well,
Yeah, Space, you've seen your house being smashed in,
Just like
and
British
these guys are
giant
approaching. Actually, I believe it's Tiber's turn first. So
It is. First, I'm going to start off with a bathed in LaFoe
Okay.
Oh.
to heal all of my stamina.
also
Okay,
during
give me a roll.
oh, I put it on the wrong thing.
Alright, you successfully heal yourself for 30.
Can I like the fates and rage? Because you know. Wait for
Oh.
30? I thought he would have like
That's
got
full-
all
is
of
it-
it back.
oh, is it full
Full
health?
restoration.
Yeah,
Full- okay,
that's why
oh,
I'm
yeah,
trying
yeah.
to stop it.
You can go for the reroll
Yeah,
if you want.
enrage, because
No problem.
otherwise it's buggered.
Alright, go ahead.
And I'm just gonna get full on murdered.
I'm trying to select them all, but I can't get all of them.
Let's move one up there.
Is that one? Is that one?
That's a
one?
1. Oh,
But
that's
it's
a
also
shame.
two 20s.
Doesn't matter, it's a 1, it overrides all 20s. so,
No, that's oh, that is? That
yeah.
wasn't a 1 before, was it?
it was a
Yes,
1.
it
Yeah.
was.
It was.
Yeah, I just moved it out there for clarity. Sorry if that looked like I rolled it. It was definitely a 1.
Ah, yes, come on, please.
So yeah, you go to do this, and you just how does this even work? Bathed in the foe.
I am lit on fire, and it.
Well,
heals.
no, he doesn't.
You
think
you
I'm on
light
fire.
yourself on fire, and there's just this huge explosion. Like you just explode in fire, and all the spaces around you are now dangerous terrain. So you are going to have to death roll. You have full. I think you'll have full health, but you will have to death roll.
Oh. Oh,
So,
Oh,
God.
we didn't just make it so that we
oh,
could
wait.
click on it and put it back to normal?
Yes. Oh, it should have. Oh, did you not save your hit points?
I don't think I did.
Oh, I think you had 112.
There was a lot more than that.
132.
Really?
45.
20.
Oh, no, sorry, 122.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Alright.
75. 72.
By the way, apparently
wait.
shenanigans got you an extra token.
Woo.
So, yeah, you're gonna have to,
Kudos.
death
Infinite
roll
time.
timer. So, I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3, or 4, and you will die. Your character just explodes in flames and just does not stop burning. You're like, this feels great. Oh god.
Way to go, Space. You just killed your dad.
Space.
You're the one that killed yourself!
You just.
Space monkey.
You just see your father explode in flames.
I
You are-
still say 2 crits should overrule a critical fail.
I'm sorry, man. Like, the odds of getting a 1 on this, like, I was upping it to 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 because I felt bad about healing you to full. I did not expect you to roll a 1. Like, if I did this by even standard death roll mechanics, you would have died. This was this was the worst.
So, do I hear this explosion?
There's one
Yes.
hell of an explosion there.
There is one
If
hell
not,
of an
you'll hear people screaming.
yeah. Like,
I'm gonna run outside.
I imagine there are. Hang on a sec, we still just need some other stuff to resolve. Because I imagine there are this house front is on fire. Here's
I will
on
put
fire.
everything on fire. I can put
The house I
everything
just
on
put the fire out on is on fire again.
Yes, but you don't know this yet. And as this is happening, the paladins are just running in here and we're like, oh my god. Just everything's exploded. Space, you're probably feeling absolutely horrible right now. The sandstorm has calmed down, and
There's just molten flame everywhere.
now there's people just running for their lives, running through the trees. People are just running everywhere.
I just collapse on my knees and like, Father, no, you weren't supposed to die this young.
You are only 90
Can I run outside to see Grandpa exploded?
Yes.
Wait, is my skull intact?
Yes. I was going to resurrect Grandpa.
Yeah, your skull will be
Right.
intact.
There's a massive burning mess around them.
So, Piran, you come out the side here and you just hear
What
an
if it falls into my
explosion.
helmet, into my armor?
You hear an explosion
the
and you
helmet?
come running down here. And you, there's fire in your way. But you can just see from here a huge crater of explosion. You have no idea what's happened though.
Oh damn it! I'm already done with the.
Yeah, you're like,
already
for
done with
fuck's
the
sake.
Pablo.
Well, actually, I suppose you're like, oh man, this wasn't me. I've got an
I
excuse.
can blame everything on this.
Do I see Grandpa's charred bones?
No, you
You
don't.
probably see the bright, shiny, glittery armor.
You see someone over here, but you can't make it out. You can just see a huge fire and like soot rising up.
Okay. I'm gonna move towards Grandpa's corpse and constantly casting Reconstitute.
Okay. So you're just walking into the fire.
How many times would that be reconstitute? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Well-
6, 7 times to cast that?
Wait a minute. Wait. I can't let that happen right now because you're all in sort of like a
Oh, right, not my
Instance.
turn.
yeah. So it's gonna be turn based. Yeah.
Make a note.
Going
Do I
in
see
there to
Mom
get.
standing there?
Give me a roll.
By
See
the
what you
way,
can
the
see.
flowers are ruined. Just ruined.
Because I don't know if you'll be able to see. No, you can't. You're just in awe by the flames over here.
Oh, the best part is, it's a no-roll reconstitution.
It's a no roll.
It is, because it was cast from the top hat.
That's a lovely evil laugh, by the way. Maniacal laugh.
Manakla.
So when you draw a
Oh,
spell
yeah.
from the regal top hat, it is cast as a no-roll bonus action.
You know what? Because I saw the child run out, can I like cast an hallucination? Because I saw a Siska run out.
How would
Did you
see
see
that?
me run out?
Yeah.
I can't see you. Did you?
Yeah, give me a roll space to see if you are even remotely interested in anything other than the death of your father right
The fact
now.
that your father just
Your
exploded.
16.
mother sense
Okay.
tingling.
Yeah, you saw appear and run out in the corner of your eye. What did you want to do?
Make an hallucination that he actually got up and was perfectly fine and walked towards him.
So now a perfectly unharmed old man is walking towards.
No, you know what? No, actually, he got up and ran away into the forest.
Perfectly
Yeah,
unharmed
okay.
after being in the crater of a massive explosion.
Yes, but you're a
Are you gonna
warlock.
cover up the existing corpse?
All you hear from my character is.
You can do this
That's
space,
fucking
but
loud.
it's gonna be
That's
very
loud.
That's
interesting.
an amazing laugh. I need that as a. I'm gonna rip that as sound bites.
Just that laugh?
Just that laugh, just to randomly.
Okay. Yeah. So this you do this
Donation
space.
sound.
You cast your hallucination of the of your father sort of like rising up and starting to walk away. But this is mostly for you more than anyone else. So
Wait,
like
I only see it?
no,
Or-
everyone sees it, but it's like no one else is like really fooled by it. You're doing this because you want to see your father walk away. From
Oh,
this
right,
kind
okay.
of thing. Like you're just seeing him walk off into the distance. So he's just like walking off, like as he does, and you're like, ah. For a moment, you can believe he's not dead.
You might have just broken a little on the inside.
I'm gonna need another roll from you, Space, because this is gonna be like, what's your emotional state right now? So we're gonna say one is like, you don't want to accept that your father is dead. and you're gonna go crazy essentially. 20 is more
Excellent.
like, oh yeah, but that was just a nice way of saying goodbye. That was just a nice way of saying goodbye.
You're just like, okay, now I can get on with my life.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Templars.
Exactly. You have the explosion of your father into a million shining pieces has brought you some closure.
Oh god, his armor was shrapnel.
Okay. Right.
I
so-
guess that means it's my turn.
Yes, it does.
Wand of limited possibilities.
Okay, you're just casting?
Yep. Ah, damn it.
4. So you're casting a random spell.
It's like Regal Top Hat.
Well, it's whenever you do a basic attack, cast a random spell at a target.
I hit the fire or hit myself.
You, I don't think you can do that. If you wanted to do a random spell, you'd have to use your top hat.
Okay, fine. I just want to get Dad. Oh, not Dad, Grandpa. I use Hurricane
It
Bracer.
could be
Can I
both.
use Hurricane Bracer to put out the fire?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so yeah. However, I'm going to have
God
to
damn
use
it.
that roll.
Do you
Oh.
want to Rage the Fate? Enrage Fate?
You might want to space because
Yeah.
I
Because I'm
think.
going to end up getting whacked with this otherwise.
Well, not just you. I think there's something that happens when you blow fire, and
Yeah.
you're not powerful enough to put it out.
Yeah. Enraged
Uh-oh.
Fate.
I'm ready.
All right.
I'm ready
Fire
for this.
tornado.
Okay.
Alright.
You know,
Color all of these blue.
That's not the right color.
you want blue?
Yep.
Okay.
Are you tired of the white
With a laugh
die?
like that, Operion should play Call of Cthulhu.
Are we talking
Cthulhu
like?
for tagging.
Are we talking navy or seal or sort of a nice mid?
My
range?
blue.
Navial?
Your blue. Okay.
Oh, roll all of them. I gave some random citizens
random-
some status
yeah.
effects.
Oops.
Oh, wait, that's
That's-
cocked.
That's cocked.
That's a 1.
Yeah, that's. Wait. Is it cocked? I need to get up in here.
I would
Yeah,
say
they
both
are.
of those were cocked.
It's leaning on the
Yeah.
other dice.
Roll these two again.
So reroll
17 over
those
1.
two. Oh, also this one over here.
Is that cocked again? No, that's fine. That's fine.
This one is.
Yep, that one's cocked. So roll the 18 one again. 15. Okay.
Okay, how about we move it over here so that it's not still cocked?
No, that was 15. That's fine. That's flat.
Oh, okay.
So 18.
So 18?
Yep. So you do a mighty gust of wind, and it just completely puts out all the fire in a sort.
I moved Grandpa's corpse near me.
It,
Wait,
it
what?
just- wait. Okay,
Hurricane
so
Masters will allow you to move things.
let me finish. It puts out all the fire in sort of like a cone. So sort of like you make it sort of like a channel straight across
Right.
here of no fire. The rest of the place is still on fire.
So it's all hidden what you're doing effectively.
Kind of, yeah.
I'm
There's like
taking
a.
Grandpa's corpse.
I mean, they can see that something's happening, but yeah, you run in here and you grab the corpse. Or actually, you're right up in here. No one can see what you're doing, and you're right next to a body. Do you?
Because all the other flames have gotten stronger.
Can I see at all?
Yeah. No, you just see there's a huge fire tornado. That's sort of a wall of fire that's happened right here. So you're sort of like staggered backwards.
Is my book okay? Says it was inside the armor.
It's.
Yeah, I was. It's the explosion that was inside the robes that he said.
Yeah, it started from you, so everything on you burnt. Unfortunately.
Damn. A good thing
There's
I read
other
it.
copies.
Oh, so did you? If you wanted to like. My problem
I
with you
need to
just
take
drag.
Grandpa's corpse away from here.
My problem with that is like you're like 12, and he's like an old man.
He's also a gnome.
Yeah, but so are
I'm
you.
also nothing but bone.
Alright, fine. Will you allow me to
Okay,
cast Resurrection?
He just got a free cremation, basically. So
You can. Yeah, you can resurrect him here if you want. Yeah, it's just I would need you to have like an ability of some kind to pull him away because he's still a heavy guy, you know, for you. 12. Was that for resurrection?
Yep.
But I thought that was to
it-
pull
it-
me away.
Unfortunately, it fails.
Hey, Space, you want to use Rage Fate?
Okay,
No.
fine. Now I'll try and drag his body away. I can resurrect him
from-
another day. All I need is a skull.
From a meta level, this is an excellent thing. One obstacle's gone.
Okay, so this is you for taking a skull.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. You can't resurrect him, so you just settle for grabbing his skull and running away before the
Quick, Timmy,
flames
into
recede.
the woods.
So here's my plan. I'm gonna order another cheese lord kit
Mm-hmm.
and use Grandpa's skull for it.
Can I see him running away? I see him running away.
Give me a
This
roll
is
for it.
like a solid wall of flame.
Then I
at
wouldn't have
this
been able
point.
to enrage the fates anyway, so, you know.
Yeah, give me a roll to see if you can see. Because the flames are starting to die down, you might catch him as he's leaving.
You can see me going to cast magic, and that's why you enrage the fates.
No,
Ah,
you
can I
don't-
enrage? Enrage fate.
Sure, okay.
Why not?
Oh, wait a minute,
Well-
wait.
Oh shit, yeah, I need to,
1,
like,
2,
get more.
3, 4, 5, there you go.
Roll everything with this dice, because you rolled that one.
Oh,
look, natural
20, yep. You definitely see. You see a Pyrian running away from the flames, holding a skull.
A charred, blackened skull.
A charred...
Because I was actually going to try and do it
Blackened
before he started running away. So the idea was that he'd think there was a wall there. In the wall, and
And you would trap your kid in the fire.
No,
Problem
just just so he doesn't run away.
No, that's not a wall. I've been through that tile several times.
All right, fine.
Well-
Sandstorm then.
I mean, on a 20, I'd let it happen. Well, I suppose you'd have to roll for the
That was his 20
Yeah.
to perceive.
yeah,
not
yeah,
cast.
you'd have to roll a...
Sandstorm here.
Okay.
Are these paladins
Give me a-
just gonna
give
let
me a
this
roll.
shit happen?
I assume you're gonna enrage the fates.
These paladins are busy because there's a bloody fire that just happened. They're like
12 Sandstorm.
scrambling
here?
people.
You know we have to follow up on this because I think we're actually out of time for this game.
I know. Like, this is actually very serendipitous because I was not looking forward to having to do this entire campaign in the time we had. So, I'm glad you died.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
For
the
oh,
rough
wait,
tiles.
wait, okay.
For the rough ground. I'm trying to make rough ground in front of him. So he
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
just
but that's
charge
not how
away.
visibility works. The
Wait, what?
sandstorm, you hit all foes on the battlefield, and then you have tiles based on how many you hit.
Oh.
This is-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you count the citizens.
Get the little girl.
yeah. Do you want to cast the sandstorm?
What is
'cause
it
you're-
with you and murdering little girls? God damn it.
It's a tradition.
What are
It's a
kids?
tradition for our streams.
It really
What
is.
kids?
Okay, it's always this girl as well, like her tile.
No, it was
She's
a
been
different one.
pelted with so much sand.
So how many
She's ready for a new layer of lacquer.
Shouldn't
is
she
what
be
you're saying.
dead by now? I mean, I did
Yeah.
like an ice blast to her face.
She's been hit by like an icy snowball kind of, like it wasn't a very powerful ice ray because you weren't trying to kill anyone or anything. You're just casting ice ray randomly, and she's been blinded by sandstorms. That's about it. She's not had too much terrible happen to her except there's a fire in her path now. But yeah.
So
Just-
do I get my anytime abilities back right now? Like these ones, these red ones.
No, because
Well, the combat ended. That's why I'm asking.
you. This is just a fault of how I've done this. So I've been using your anytime. I'm gonna say you can use your anytimes, but you can't use any of your limiteds because you've used your limiteds at the moment. Because combat hasn't officially over because like it's not finished yet.
Okay. Okay. Try cherry blossoms then to knock the skull out of his grasp, so he doesn't
Really?
just run away.
You can't even let me be honored by my own grandson.
Okay.
What an ungrateful child.
I mean, you don't have to resolve this
What?
now. You can resolve it later. You know, it could be something like when you go back to the house and like pick him up and stuff. Unless you don't think he's gonna be there.
Yeah, well, I don't think he's going to be there because he's just running away after an argument in the first place, anyway.
Right.
And half the house being destroyed.
Yeah.
To be
yeah.
fair, you
Oh,
don't
it's
know about
fine.
half the house being destroyed.
I can see the smouldering rubble in the house.
And he did see the explosion hammer come straight
And
through.
the hammer coming down from the skies.
Yeah, yeah.
Shush.
So I'm gonna try and cherry blossom the skull out his grasp.
Okay, 14. Yep, you fire. You see this happening, and you manipulate one of the less burnt shrubberies as he's running past, and they fire out a line of cherry blossoms, just hitting the skull right out of his hand, and it falls to the floor. You notice it, Operion, slip from your grasp.
Fuck, Mom.
You have no idea how this happened. You know it just got knocked out, and you just see like a plant has vine whipped you essentially.
Okay, Regal top hat?
Alright, okay, before we get to the Eureka top hatching map, we're gonna have to do some of these NPCs, because they've just been standing here with their thumbs up their asses. So, more paladins are going to emerge from the community centre, and at this point you can hear like the town bell is going off. More paladins, more guards are like arriving to come to the situation to try and help. They're evacuating civilians around this area. These two...
Excuse me.
Oh, yeah?
Mayor's not happy.
Oh, yeah. Mayor, what are you doing here? We need to get you out of here. There's a fire going on. We'll get the situation under control.
She started that fire and she will pay for that.
She did?
Look at the town.
It wasn't me, it was my grandfather.
Well, it's your responsibility, lady.
Well, I have to stop my son now.
But did you have to burn the...
It wasn't me that set the bloody village on fire. It was my fucking father.
Ma'am, I think we should probably have this conversation away from the fire.
Can we have this conversation after we get my son?
No.
No!
What do you want us to do, Mayor? Did you want us to arrest her?
This is all your fault.
It's all your fault for wandering away and starting the freaking fire.
It does not matter at this point whose fault it is. It matters what the
Yeah,
mayor
I
wants
know.
to do with you. So.
Yep.
We will write her up. Just put out the damn fire.
Yes, sir.
I'm not walking over there.
Alright, ma'am, can you please step aside? Get to safety. We'll take care of this here.
Okay. Run down here, I guess, for now.
Alright, okay, these guys start policing the fire.
The mayor will just glare at you, like stand in front of you. Get up all up in your personal space and just glare you down.
Yep, okay, they're forming like a line.
Girl doing.
People are being evacuated. They're like, you can see a bunch of people like sort of walking out of this place, going, oh, we got to go to our fire evacuation point. Oh shit, the fire evacuation point is what's on fire. I guess we go back in the building.
No, maybe make everyone go to the
Which is
front.
on fire.
Everyone.
Oh right, yeah, the building's on fire. Better get out of the building. Everyone to the water fountain.
What are my dark mage friends thinking?
They're sort of they walk past, they sneak a look.
Oops! I evacuated to on top of the guards.
So as they're walking past,
Girl on top of the guards, I mean.
as they're walking past, they
Oh,
see.
shit, there's another one.
Yeah, there's another one. I think that's everyone though. But as the old folks are walking past, they see this whole explosion. They're like, it's old. Let's all go
There
home.
he goes again.
Yep. They don't know you're dead. They're just like,
Oh.
Well, if I have anything to say about it.
Hi, old Leslie.
Soon we shall be immortal together, and I can teach you more dark magic. Can I be a force ghost?
Oh god, no.
At this point, you'll be lucky to be Darth Vader's helmet.
I just need an intact skull.
So, okay, so Operion, the vine has just knocked out the skull from your hand. It's on the ground.
I melee attack the vine
Okay, yeah, sure. Give me a roll.
for my random spell.
You hit the vine and you sort of snap it in half with your wand, and you also cast Blood Bolt.
Excuse me?
So your wand, as you strike the vine and snap it in two, blood comes pouring out of the vine and of your wand, and there's just blood everywhere.
It's every foe within 10 feet.
I don't consider them foes.
No,
No.
he doesn't consider anyone a foe at the moment, except for the plant, I
He's
guess.
just a child.
Can I pick the skull back up?
Yes, the skull is covered in blood.
Alright, I'll pick the skull back up. And
Okay.
just go
Okay.
into the woods with Kenneth. Oh,
Oh,
Kenneth's body is still out
Golem's
there.
still alive.
Oh, God. No, it would have exploded by now, like, surely.
Oh yeah, we heard it explode, remember? There's a little poof.
Aye.
So,
So, I want to find Kenneth's body.
It exploded
okay.
on fire because it was covered in alcohol.
No, it exploded in gold.
And was also covered in alcohol.
Well,
So-
Yeah, now it's a
nice.
skeleton. I needed the skeleton.
Oh, I see where you're going with this.
ah.
Grandpa will live again.
Because unlike your mother, Grandpa helped you learn new cool shit.
And
I
Yeah,
didn't-
never
Mom
got a
just
chance
my
having to
teeth
chase
off.
you around the fucking village every 10 seconds.
I mean, come on, it's just a demon invasion. Come on.
Okay, well, I think we'd best end it here. Because that's
Yeah.
as good a place to leave it as any. So, thank you all for playing, for watching. Thank you very much, Sivy. I'm very sorry that you just essentially were a viewer in the call.
Sorry.
It's fine. I just
Um,
manned the chat and gave everyone random tokens. By the way, I gotta check who won because I'm gonna make the link.
Oh, yeah.
The player pay a player.
I think
yeah.
Tiber and I are tied.
I
Okay,
think,
we need a vote or a roll.
I feel like,
Roll.
yeah,
What?
it's gonna be a roll-off. But,
I was too busy just trying to actually do something.
The
Red for
links to
Tibbles?
the donation
That's
page will
Tibbles.
be for that player for
Or whatever.
like the next thing or something. I don't know.
can you beat Appearance 11? No! No, you cannot! Is that like 3 ones in a row from Tiber, technically speaking?
Yep.
Wow, that's like...
Yes,
I
it
mean,
is.
that in itself earns a token, but.
Rage your face for both of them!
I was doing something wrong the entire time. I'm fluent in Kobold.
Right, I learnt space. By the way, you have basically completed one of your objectives, which was to like have enough money. You only spent 10 gold tipping the postman who started all of this.
Yeah, so there were a
And don't
few
forget,
things, like
you can
the
gather up
meter.
all the gold that was in the pinatas.
Drago.
Yes.
I was supposed to be rolling with 2 dice this entire time.
Oh right, yeah, because you were kobold. Well, I guess with the amount of
Would that
ones.
be 12
It-
within
it's
Rage
It was
because
face?
you're
more.
se-
It
it's
was
because
more
you're
comedic this
senile.
way.
It
It
was.
was. It was because you had half a mind. That's why.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
here's my question, Space. Do you want to just head right into Warhammer right away?
I thought we were going to...
I'm gonna roll the Resurrect Grandpa.
There's not
This is
enough time
Alright,
to play
go ahead.
STO.
Off-camera resurrection of Grandpa.
Drago, how long are you going to be
Let me
here?
see.
All right.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Well.
Grandma's back, baby.
Grandpa!
I said
Alright.
grandma. Sorry. Grandma's
I was
back.
saying, when would I... I'm going to roll to see if I could have caught
Well,
them.
don't do any of these
If
rolls
that's the
like
case.
resolving because like we can come back to this.
We can
'cause-
always do this as another campaign.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to
Yeah.
see the story of the child who's run off with his grandpa's skull to out of spite.
This is literally something we can do on our
save
own.
the state of the
Oh, yeah.
game as is right now, Drago?
I will save it right now, and I believe that'll be the end of at least my sort of part of this. I'm gonna recircle my stream so you know it's sort of a separate video and stuff.
I am going to eat something more than just a banana.
Yeah.
This ended up
That seems like a good idea. It's 6
And-
o'clock ish. I should probably.
So
Yeah, just to inform you, I had goals as Kenneth to inform you because Kenneth is not going to return, right? Kenneth is dead and
No,
gone.
Kenneth
Kenneth
is
has
dead
become
as
my body.
hell. He's like,
No, I'm gonna use his skeleton except for his skull.
yeah, he might come back in a different form, but it will not be Kenneth anymore.
But it will not be Kenneth.
Mhm.
So, okay, Kenneth, I was coming over because Grandpa was sneaking around the garden at night and my puppy was dug up and
Yeah.
You didn't go far with that one.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, guys, I was gonna have like a whole thing. Like I made another separate map of this. Let me see if I can just get it spawned in here.
Oh,
And it was gonna be
God.
amazing. Like it was kind of funny
I'm
when
sorry, Saivy.
it was kind of funny.
I just.
Oh,
Hang on a sec. Map's coming. Just give me a moment.
but yeah, my puppy's my puppy died, and then I buried it, and then the puppy was dug up, and
That's the same
Grandpa
map.
was walking around.
Is it?
Mhm.
And the mayor was,
Yep.
well, you were behind on a lot of taxes, but you set the town on fire. So, I mean,
Oh, Grandpa had a secret room.
Yeah. It was kind
Yeah.
of. Space was asking, where's he going to do the ritual? And like, you don't know, because there's a secret room behind the bookshelf.
da 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 da.
Oh, according to that, it looks like I had almost everything I needed.
So
Yeah.
sorry,
Yeah,
I
you
kind of
did.
ruined Kenneth's plans.
A little bit.
Like there was gonna be so
I
many.
accidentally
You
killing
killed my. You dug up my puppy's corpse. You come over. I'm like, what are you doing with my mom? I'm not doing anything with your.
Yeah, so like, that is not what I know. I'm dead. So I was there, pissed off, but I'm trying to be friendly because my character was.
We had all of these people that were gonna come up to the door and basically just.
I have a 7-page PDF here that is just not used, except to copy things to typer.
Exactly.
So seven pages because I ruined it.
Yeah, it all went out the
Well,
window.
no, there's also the shopping list is also a page. So
Have you? Welcome to welcome to playing
where
any
I-
tabletop game.
Or
Yeah.
anything where Operion and I am involved.
like I had a lot of fun just making all the tiles and shit. It's fine.
Well, I'm glad you.
It was fine to just look at the chat because you were busy and all. And
Because I did all of these tiles, which is amazing because I would not have had all these tiles done before if she wasn't here. So thank you very much.
very welcome.
There's always next time.
My
Yeah.
OCD brain was very pleased.
All right, awesome. Well, I had better just end
Whoa.
this here, and we'll get moving on to the next segment of the stream, which is we'll discuss off camera.
Still, we'll see you in a bit.